listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Good Wednesday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show right here on Denver's Money Talk 1690 KDMT. A fine how do you do to you?
I'm doing... Are you asking me how am I doing? Or just saying how...
Both.
But, right? A fine how do you do to you? And a fine how do you do back?
Okay.
Right? What is the response to that?
That works. Yes. Hello, any of that works.
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Denver's Morning Talk Show. Weather. Going to be little thunderstorms going on.
No, not acceptable.
Sorry.
Try again.
Got your fancy new car. Can't put the top down.
No.
73 degrees today. Clouds, storms.
I know. I'm wearing pants today.
Yeah, it'll clear in the afternoon, and then we start our climb back into respectable numbers. Thursday, 76. Friday, 80. Saturday, 85. And Sunday, all the way up, kissing 90. Yay.
Yeah, not that I don't normally wear pants to the studio. But, you know, a skirt, shorts, dress, that kind of thing.
So glad that you are appropriately covered today. Here's what you need to know before the open of the stock markets today. Of course, if you are watching any kind of news at all, a deadly earthquake rocked central Italy overnight. Unknown number of people trapped beneath the rubble. At least 35 have died, and they're still finding folks. Quake seemed to subdue the mood in early European trading. Most regional indexes are moving higher. Italy's main market is trading up 0.5%. Stocks to watch. Check out Tesla, Intuit, and WPP. Intuit shares are falling by about 5% in extended trading as investors reacted to disappointing earnings. Tesla, however, could see higher than normal volumes on Wednesday after it unveiled a new battery. It says it's going to allow its Model S to go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Who needs to move that fast?
Somebody. They saw a spider.
I had a spider on my foot today.
How fast did you need to move?
Fast.
Freaky fast. Jimmy Don's freaky fast.
Yeah. I took care of it, though. Clothing retailers Express will post quarterly results ahead of the open. Another group of retailers, including Calvin Klein's parent company, PVH, Williams-Sonoma, and Guess, along with HP, all reporting after the market closes. That's what you need to know for the open today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You know what time it is. It's time for You Choose the News. It's the game show at the top of the hour where the news has already been chosen. The news is absolutely questionable, but the choice is binding. And Angel gets to decide which order we deliver each of the stories. So let's go this. You are now the king.
Thank you.
Okay. You are now the mayor.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
You are now filthy rich beyond your wildest imaginations.
My goodness, we hit the lottery today. Mm-hmm. All of it, health, wealth, and happiness. Well, let's see. I would like to be the mayor.
You would like to be the mayor?
I would like to hear the story about you are now the mayor.
Well, if you lived in the town of Cormorant, Minnesota, you would have a difficult time if you were running for mayor. You see, the third-term mayor has just been reelected again, and it doesn't seem like he's got any challenge at all. His name is Duke, and he is a 9-year-old Great Pyrenees dog.
A dog?
Yeah.
Multiple terms.
Yeah, third term.
Nobody
elected
running
to a third term.
Nobody running against said dog.
He's one of the highest approval rates in the country as he's ended his second term.
Who's in charge of the dog?
I don't know. David Rick.
David
Rick. So he says, I don't know who would run against him because he's done such great things for the community. Comrade resident Karen Nelson.
What has this said puppy done?
We're going to get that. Duke's owner, David Rick, said Duke's first election was by accident. It was a write-in vote. You pay $1, you can vote. ABC News reported back in 2014 that Duke, not David Duke, that's a different guy. Duke beat Richard Sherbrooke, the owner of a local store.
Oh.
The election was
How's
a
that
cinch.
feel? I got beat out by a dog.
Everybody voted for Duke except for one vote for his girlfriend Lassie. Duke keeps busy as a farm dog when he's not fulfilling his mayoral duties. The mayor wasn't available for an interview after his victory, Detroit Lakes Online reported, but his staff says he's more than ready for a third term. It doesn't say what he does, but I'll bet you there's a lot of tail wagging and baby licking.
Baby licking.
I'm thinking so.
Well, maybe that's what that town needed, more baby licking.
There you go. There's, you've been promoted to the king, or you've become filthy rich beyond your wildest imagination.
Oh, let's see. We'll wait for the crown. Filthy rich beyond my wildest imagination.
All right. So a gentleman whose name has not been identified has finally discovered or decided to get rid of or cash in on a pearl that he found. Here's the story. This giant pearl could be the biggest ever found in the world, 5 times larger than the previous record, and it's just been handed in by a fisherman who kept it under his bed. A pearl.
A pearl. Mm-hmm. Could you sleep with a pearl under your mattress?
I think you
Princess?
should. I would do anything I could. That was my first high school play.
All right.
Princess and the Pea. Yeah. He didn't know the potential eye-watering value of, get this, 76 million British pounds.
Why is this pearl so valuable?
Well, it is 77 pounds in weight.
He slept with a 77-pound pearl under his mattress?
Under his bed. His bed.
Oh.
The pearl measures 1 foot wide and 2.2 feet long.
It probably wouldn't even look like a pearl anymore, right? Like a marble,
well, here's a picture of it. It looks like a very large pearlescent turd, 2 feet long.
So it's not round like a pearl.
It's not round at all like a pearl.
No, not at all what I was picturing.
It is 100% pearl. Yeah. Can you imagine
the
oyster? Yeah, he turned it in and found that it is worth a truckload of money.
I would think it would be worth a boatload.
Is it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're probably right.
Mm-hmm. Wow, very impressive.
I've heard that analogy in the last 24 hours.
Very impressive. That he found it, that he saved it, and that it is worth so much. So what's he going to do now?
Be rich.
Just be rich. Yeah, just be filthy rich.
Doesn't say what he's going to do.
He's going to buy himself a new fishing boat.
Right.
I'm going to do that again.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Now I'm the king.
You are the king. Well, at least if you are a king penguin. In Edinburgh, Scotland, a king penguin has not been promoted to the king. I misspoke. Instead, he has been knighted to the King's Guard. He's given a new rank. He is the brigadier. A king penguin has been promoted to a brigadier. I put these two stories together because I figured dog, mayor, penguin, brigadier. There you go.
I have a little animal farm going on here.
Yes. Niles Olav, the third penguin at the Edinburgh Zoo to bear his name and serve as a mascot of the Norwegian King's Guard since 1972, was promoted to brigadier Monday morning by King's Guard members in town to perform at the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. And I don't believe that has to do with ink. Yeah. Penguin is a brigadier. And there you have it.
Yes. Does a brigadier get a crown? I mean, the king gets a crown.
The king does get a crown.
The queen gets a crown.
Right.
Does the brigadier get a crown? I'm thinking if I'm going to be promoted.
I think he gets a funny little hat.
From the king, and I'm going to be promoted.
Yeah, I think.
Do I get a bigger crown?
I think he gets a funny little hat.
Maybe I get a crown of pearl.
He has to stand guard. Oh, well, that would squash the penguin. It's very heavy. But yeah.
Well, no, it didn't have to be it didn't have to be the 76-pound pearl. Right.
And you mentioned lottery.
Did I?
You did. You said, "Oh gosh, whenever we won the lottery with you're promoted, you're doing this, you're filthy rich." I did. Okay. Hit the lottery. Well, one woman cleaned out her messy purse and found a $157,000 lottery ticket.
Wow, ladies, clean out your purses.
Come on.
Gentlemen, clean out your wallets, your pockets.
Kors.
Yeah, when you clean up stuff, when you get organized, our friends at Major Mom say you find money.
That's exactly right.
Gift cards and all.
Got to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give you more positive business talk. Denver's Money Talk, 1690 KDMT.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. Let's talk about America's Wellness Clinic, where they are addressing two of the greatest concerns today, especially as people get older: health and financial well-being. Feeling perpetually unfocused, sluggish, tired, or exhausted? For about the same cost as a daily cup of coffee, America's Wellness Clinic offers applications that can boost blood circulation, enhance energy, reduce stress, manage sleep, help mental acuity, and give regenerative abilities for sports and work injuries. Over 100,000 Americans die each year from adverse prescription drug reactions. America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. Soon, America's Wellness Clinic will be providing a non-invasive cancer predisposition test, analyzing 31 genes linked to 8 of the most prevalent and devastating cancers. And what about your financial well-being? The professionals at America's Wellness Clinic provide continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, college funding sources, alternative investments, and much more. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
My name is Mick. I was a drinker all my life. When I retired, my drinking became a daily habit. It even affected my health. My brother was having severe health issues because of alcohol, and it really scared me into action. When I heard Go Sober on the radio and their program of outpatient treatment, I knew it was tailor-made for me because I'm the sole caregiver for my wife. My experience at Go Sober changed my life immediately. The trainers and counselors were really great people. There was always someone to reach out to for support or guidance. The best part is the medical infusions eliminated the alcohol cravings. Now with my life restarted, I'm not just happier, I have a sense of joy because my spirit is eager to express my happiness. Call Go Sober. They could be the restart for your life too.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
Stifling regulations, the overtime rule, burdening healthcare laws, overtaxation. Small business in America is under attack. My name is Jeff Wazen, and I serve as president of the Colorado Business Roundtable. Today, business failures now outpace new business startups. In order to protect the American economy, we need to implement policies that will help small businesses grow. That's why the Colorado Business Roundtable is proud to support the Bring Small Businesses Back national tour, kicking off right here in Colorado. This tour will discuss real ways to fight back against the record number of new regulations and burdensome mandates. Join Job Creators Network President Alfredo Ortiz, Congressman Mike Kaufman, Heidi Ganal, and KNUS host and Denver attorney Dan Kaplis on Monday, August 29th at 8:30 a.m. at the Hyatt Regency DTC. Visit cobrt.com or 710knus.com to register for this free event and learn more about the Bring Small Businesses Back tour.
This is Dan Kaplis. A wise person once told me, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are going to end up on the menu. I think that applies directly to personal injury and wrongful death cases. If you're not represented by a highly accomplished law firm, the insurance company is probably going to eat you for lunch and you'll never even know it. So if you want to make sure that you and your claim are treated with the respect you deserve, give me a call. We are a serious firm for serious cases. And for 30 years, we have proven our ability to go up against the best the other side has to offer and to win. Our personal injury clients include everyone from the poorest of the poor to CEOs, teachers, farmers, police officers, doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes. We are able to make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. You can reach me at 303-770-5551. That's 303-770-5551. Or dancaplisslaw.com. That's dancaplisslaw.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
The Experience Pros program is sponsored in part by Job Creators Network.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric, most positive business talk show in America. Where are you going to be next Monday, August 29th, 8 a.m.?
Well, I'm going to be at the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center with some of the finest business professionals here in the Colorado market. If you're a small business owner, you want your voice heard, make sure you go to the website defendmainstreet.com to learn more about Job Creators Network, how we are working together to bring small businesses back. We are hosting, we've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, we are hosting this incredible event for small business owners on Monday, August 29th at the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center. Get there at 8 a.m. It is free. And here to talk about the value of this event and what Job Creators Network is doing for us small business owners is Elaine Parker, the Chief Communications Officer for Job Creators Network. She leads the organization's overall strategic media objectives and outreach for members. She also develops policy positions for the organization. She has 12 years of progressive experience in corporate communications as an independent consultant, and she is here to help us design. Actually, she works with JCN to design and protect corporate reputation, litigation, communications, public policy advocacy, and crisis communications.
Nice.
Elaine Parker, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you so much for having me this morning. I am so excited to talk to you all about the Job Creators Network and what we're doing with our Bring Small Businesses Back tour. Next Monday, as you said, August 29th, we are kicking off our national bus tour. Congressman Mike Kaufman will be speaking and joining us, as well as Heidi Ganal. She's the founder of Camp Bow Wow, and our CEO and president, Alfredo Ortiz. And what we want to do is highlight in our tour and the event next week the issues that are hurting small business. It's interesting. We conducted a national poll of small business owners, and what we found is that only 1 in 5 small business owners actually plan to hire additional employees over the next year.
Elaine,
and the reasons they cite.
Yeah, please. I was just going to ask you, what's behind that?
Well, the reasons that they cite, the primary reasons, are overtaxation, overregulation, and a lack of access to capital. When you look at overregulation, and you've got issues coming, rules coming out of the Department of Labor, like the new overtime regulation, which doubles the threshold for which employers pay their salary employees overtime, that hurts employees. It sounds good on its face, but it really does hurt employees. You've got new minimum wage laws. You have one in Colorado that your voters are going to vote on shortly. All you have to do is look to states like New York and California, which have already passed these minimum wage laws. Again, that hurts employees. These are entry-level employees that are looking to gain skills and move up the career ladder.
Hey, Elaine, let's talk for a second about the fact that that minimum wage law that you're talking about, as they're testing it out in all these other markets, are having that counteractive effect in what employers are having to do because somebody has to pay the bills. They're ending up cutting the hours and sometimes cutting positions. Is that correct?
They really do. It really forces low-margin businesses to reduce the career opportunities that are available for young and less skilled employees. And that's really what those jobs are for, entry-level workers. I have a 15-year-old daughter. I think she's worth millions and millions of dollars, but she's not worth $15 an hour to an employer because she doesn't have any skills yet. And she's going to have trouble looking for that first job because she's going to be competing with folks trying to get these $15 an hour jobs. They're not going to want to give a job like that to a 16-year-old.
So let's make sure, if we can, that we reinforce this coming Monday, August 29th, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're doing a Bring Small Businesses Back bus tour. It's the beginning of the bus tour for Job Creators Network. All of our Salem stations will be present. Angel and I will be broadcasting live from the show leading up to the presentation, and it's free, right?
It is absolutely free, and it's kicking off. So we're so proud that it's kicking off here in the Denver market. So you took this poll, Elaine, and we're finding out the challenges that small business owners are having. What is the Job Creators Network's role in helping the small business overcome these challenges?
Well, what we do is we produce educational materials, and we provide them for free to employers to help educate their employees about how government policies impact their lives and their pocketbooks. And they're nonpartisan materials. We don't endorse candidates. We don't endorse parties, but we are unabashedly in support of free enterprise policies that lead to job creation. And what we want to do is help educate the public, policymakers, and employees, most importantly, about how to protect jobs, theirs specifically. There is nothing more dangerous to a politician than an educated voter. So,
Elaine, what do you say to somebody who is not overtly political in their presentation? They'd prefer to stay out of the political spectrum altogether. And how do you answer them when they ask, well, why should I show up for this? Isn't it just going to be a whole bunch of political hullabaloo?
Well, no, this is a non-political event. This is a policy event. And what we're doing is talking to small business owners about these issues. And we're going to talk to them about our educational materials and encourage them to join Job Creators Network and utilize these materials. They are free to use. They are nonpartisan. They are easy to use. They are easy to distribute to their employees. It's all digital. It's all online. And, you know, having having your employees be educated is the best thing you can do as a business owner, and they appreciate it. And the fact is they trust their employer. The employer is the best person to deliver this message to them.
This is awesome. The event is coming on Monday, August 29th at the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center at 8 a.m. Again, it is a free event, and we know that as business owners, you're busy, but our voice needs to be heard. This is the perfect time. It's at 8 o'clock in the morning. You'll be back at the office before noon, right? It's from 8 to 10. And it's like it falls in the perfect week of the month. We have this extra Monday in here. It's not the last day. It's not the day before payroll. So it's a really easy day for business owners to get out there and have their voices heard and to stand united with other small business owners. It's going to be an incredible event. Don't miss it. You can go to defendmainstreet.com for more information. Defendmainstreet.com. Elaine Parker, so grateful for you guys starting off this event here in the Denver market and for advocating for small businesses everywhere. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, folks, show up to this. We're going to be there. We'd love to meet you. You know that we are kind of the voice of small business here in the Denver metro area. So come out and meet some of the people who are affected by this. You know, the plight of the small business owner has been just pummeled over and over and over again with legislation that's bad for the employers, which makes it bad for the communities.
And it will continue to be bad until we put our voices together.
That's exactly right. All right, folks, when we come back, we're going to talk about the signs that you're not meant to work for somebody else. All that right here on the Experience Pros Radio Network. Denver's Money Talk, 1690 KDMT.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
You're a successful principal business owner. Are you demanding the same standards from your employee health benefit plan? Then look to ADX, a healthcare service utilizing only the best physicians and providers. ADX decreases your company's healthcare costs through medical excellence, reduced time to diagnosis and treatment, and improved outcomes, not by restricting care. ADX, better for your employees and your business. You'll improve the quality of care and reduce healthcare costs. Learn more. Watch a short video at betterhealthcarelowercost.com.
How many times have we quit drinking only to start again after a few days, maybe even the same day? I'm Greg Hoffman, founder of Go Sober. There's a reason we can't stay quit for long. When we drink alcohol frequently, over time it dampens the reward response. Then, when we quit, we can't produce enough rewards, so we go into a deficit and our brain starts cueing us to replenish. Alcohol does this instantly, so most of us resume drinking. The key is, how do we restore the dopamine response so we get what we need naturally once again? At Go Sober, we not only restore the dopamine response, we also stack the deck in your favor to produce these rewards naturally like we used to before alcohol. Call us today to find out how this works. Our goal for you is indifference towards alcohol and happiness starting today. Call us at 303-827-4837 or find us at gosober.org.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
This is Dan Kaplis. Our firm is dedicated to always being on the leading edge of the practice of personal injury law. That includes game-changing, next-generation technology, nationally respected experts, and innovative visual tools that help us bring our client's case to life for the purposes of settlement or, if necessary, trial. We only accept a limited number of cases, so we're able to devote to each client our full arsenal of technology, skilled attorneys, and staff. We are a serious firm for serious cases, and we make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. If you'd like to talk with me about your case, just give me a call or email me through our website. There's no charge for an initial consultation. 303-770-5551, 303-770-5551, or dankapleslaw.com. That's dankapleslaw.com.
If you have a rental property, you need to listen to this message. Recent changes in the fair housing rules may greatly impact your property and how you rent. It used to be that a landlord could say no felonies on the application, but the rules have changed. To get more information on these recent changes, contact Legacy Properties PM. You've invested time, energy, and money into your property, and without professional management, you may be stuck with stress and aggravation trying to rent. With Legacy Properties PM, you can feel more at ease knowing your property's managed well, and you're getting the best return on investment. Legacy Properties PM will handle your tenants by following the most up-to-date fair housing rules, showing the property, having the correct lease agreement signed, handling the hassles of repairs and repairmen, and dealing with late rent, fees, or evictions. Call Legacy Properties PM at 720-989-1996 or visit online at legacyproperties-pm.com. That's legacyproperties-pm.com. The experts in landlord stress removal. The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
The following portion of the Experience Pros program is sponsored in part by Job Creators Network.
You're the lifeblood of the American economy.
Why, thank you.
The small business owner. You may have one employee or 10, 20, or even 50. You're working harder than ever to keep your business going. Increasing taxes, increasing regulations, and shrinking access to capital are taking their toll on your business. And no one is out there fighting for you. No one is out there educating the public and elected officials on the local, state, and federal level about your struggles and about your concerns. The reason our economy is hurting is because the small business owner is hurting. That's why I'm proud to be working with the Job Creators Network. They were founded by entrepreneurs and business owners just like you. Business owners who believe that the best way to fight back bad government policy is an educated public and educated public officials. If you're a small business owner and live in the Denver area, we urge you to join the Job Creators Network for a great free event on August 29th. That's this coming Monday at the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center at 8 a.m.
I'm going to be there.
You'll hear some great small business owners from right here in Denver fighting for you, speaking up for you, with real-life solutions to our real-life problems. If you're a small business owner, you must get to the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center on August 29th at 8 a.m. and bring somebody else that you know who also owns a small business.
How do they sign up?
Go to defendmainstreet.com. You'll learn about the Bring Small Businesses Back campaign from the Job Creators Network, all at defendmainstreet.com. It's free.
It's free. It's
important.
So important. You know, we take responsibility and ownership of so many things as business owners, including the livelihoods of the people who work for us. Make sure that your voice is heard, or at least you put your heads together with a whole bunch of other people who are interested in making it possible, maybe even easier for you to do the business that you do.
Right? We do need to hire more people, and it's getting harder and harder to do that. So we'll see you on Monday, August 29th at the Hyatt Regency in the Denver Tech Center.
Hey, you ever heard this phrase? Take this job and shove it. You ever heard that?
Somebody's told that to you?
No. Not to me.
Have you told that to somebody else?
No, ma'am.
You think that's just in a song?
I believe it's in a song.
Yeah, but nobody says that. Nobody says that.
They may not say it, but I believe they think it. And I think I've actually heard a couple of people say it in some very classic goodbye swan songs on their last day of employment.
Is that what they told you while they were drinking beers at the end of how, they just stood up and they had this eloquent thing?
Haven't you seen, there's several stories, well-documented stories of employees who have finally decided, that's it, I'm done and I'm out. And they go out in a blaze of glory. Much to do with social media and so on. You don't remember any of those?
No, it's not. No. Nothing's coming to mind. So when my husband and I were first dating, we actually met in the Amway business. Oh. And one of the things that they, was you got higher up, right? You replaced your income.
Sure.
And so if you replaced your income, you didn't need to work anymore. And so they would have these grand celebrations for their last days of their retirement when they're only like 37.
Right, sure.
And they're retiring from their careers. And I mean, and these were glorious. Now they weren't take this job and shove it. It wasn't, right. It was, I've replaced my income. I now have this thing that I'm done for my family. I don't have to work this hard anymore. I'm retiring. And so it was a celebration. It was excitement. Helicopters,
wow.
Fireworks and balloons. Yeah. I mean, really exciting, celebrations. And some of them went all out.
Well, I don't think the sentiment is quite so positive in the article that we're pulling from Angelina Zimmerman, who is a contributor for Inc.com. She says there are 5 signs you're not meant to work for somebody else, and you can discover those telltale clues that indicate you were born to be an entrepreneur rather than an employee.
But don't quit your day job, just yet until you have some income, right? When we were in the Amway business, they had replaced their incomes first. They kept their jobs until they had fully replaced their incomes. Not to put their family at stress. But sometimes you can't wait that long, and you just got to get out there and do your own thing.
You got to go.
All right, and the first sign that you might be an entrepreneur is that you're highly restless.
Highly restless people continually struggle to stay in one job for a long period of time. I don't know if that's me or not. I've stayed in jobs for multiple years, 4 or 5 years, 4 years probably the longest before this job here that we do now. But gosh, I always need a challenge. I need to constantly be doing something different, and so maybe that's me.
This is organizations have so many rules and regulations. It can be difficult for entrepreneur types to color outside the lines. It results in restlessness, which leads to boredom.
Yep.
And being an entrepreneur, hardly ever restless, hardly ever bored. How about this one? A telltale sign that you were designed to be an entrepreneur instead of an employee. You love never-ending challenges.
There
Eric Raymer.
Yeah, there it is right there. I need a constant challenge. I need something to stimulate my cerebral cortex, if you will.
Oh, you need that squirt of happy juice in your brain. A little more dopamine.
It's been a while since I've had a squirt of happy juice anywhere.
Okay, you were born to be fiercely creative.
Yes. Yes.
Eric Raymer.
If you are, if you're creative, not just creative, but fiercely creative, you desire something to motivate and allow for the expression of that creativity.
Yeah, and allow me to be creative, right? Yep. So today, I might not wear socks.
But if I don't wear socks, ask me about it because there's a story.
There's a story behind it.
There's always a story. You know the real creative people when there's always a story behind everything.
All right, another sign that you are not meant to be an employee, but meant to be an entrepreneur. You are insanely talented.
Angel Tussie.
Eric Raymer. All right.
If you've got talents, if you've got skills, and I'm not talking about bow hunting skills and nunchuck skills, but if you've got real skills, it doesn't take but a shrewd observer to say, that angel's got real wings and she must spread them and fly, soar.
All right. Well, and I think, finding innovative ways to use your talents where they're appreciated, where people don't find you distracting, but actually, motivating. This is the idea behind being an entrepreneur versus being an employee.
Okay.
And the final telltale sign that you are not meant to work for somebody else. You are the boss. You are the entrepreneur. You want to rule the world.
That's a little too narcissistic for me. Sorry. I don't want to rule the world. I want to make a difference in the world. And I think there's a difference there.
Okay, well, so maybe the phrasing right there, she says, is that you weren't born to do just one thing for your entire life, that your vision keeps you awake at night. You possess more energy than 10 aerobic instructors put together, and you opt for uncertainty and challenge over routine from the depths of your soul. You know you're capable of doing, living, learning, and earning more on your own than you ever would working for someone else.
And there you go.
There, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not the world, but your world. It's so, and you think about...
Well, if you're talking about it's a type A personality, then I guess that fits the bill, yeah?
Maybe.
Well, type A, you want to rule your world. You are the chief everything. And sometimes I think that's why you get too many chiefs and you've got an impasse and one has to take a subservient role or multiples have to take a subservient role. It can only be one chief.
Yeah. Or brigadier. A brigadier,
yeah.
Right?
That is the king penguin's role, so you can't be that.
And it doesn't come with a crown.
I think it comes with a funny hat.
No, I don't want a funny hat. I want a crown.
The king penguin, do they have crowns?
And
Are they
here's
crested?
the thing. This is an interesting list, and of course, I'm sure it's probably a little millennial. No offense to the millennials, right? I think that they are far more think outside the box, not into the rigid rules of 9 to 5, because they've grown up with technology. They've seen some really innovative new businesses. The careers that they are working in now didn't exist a year ago.
Yeah.
And they know that next year there will be a whole new line of careers. I think that this whole generation is an entrepreneurial generation that has been developed.
You could be onto something, and we may actually be in the starting phases of a new revolution, an industrial revolution of a new sort, an entrepreneurial revolution. What will history say about 2016? A lot if you join us at the Job Creators Network next Monday, 8 a.m. We're going to be there. All right, we got to take a quick break. But when we come back, more positive business talk. King penguins do not have funny hats. Erect-crested penguins do.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Join Dave Tabor every Saturday morning from 8 to 10 for Pro Business Colorado. Colorado is where world-class entrepreneurs want to be and where their teams want to be. From breakthrough technology to restaurants, services, and beer, Dave is getting the word out about small business secrets to success. Pro Business Colorado is where you'll hear from world-class entrepreneurs. So tune in Saturday mornings 8 to 10 on 1690 AM and catch past shows at probusinesscolorado.com. Where do you keep the things that are most important to you? At home, right? But just how secure is your home? Do you own a security system? And if so, is it currently being monitored? Have you signed up for monitoring service only to find out there were rate hikes and other hidden fees buried in the fine print? It's time for something different, something better. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. And with ProSec, your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. Stop paying those increasing rates and let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100, 303-835-8100, or visit ProSecAlarm.com. That's PROSEC alarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
This is Michael Medved for townhall.com. The New York Times Style section recently ran a report called Uneasy Bedfellows, describing marriages that reach the point of dissolution because of arguments concerning Donald Trump. When I discussed the subject on the air, one astute caller noted that none of the couples featured in the story seemed to share a religious outlook. And he suggested that if they had, they could more easily have handled their political disputes. My caller makes a good point. Unfortunately, far too many Americans now use politics as a substitute for faith, treating party loyalty as a matter of uncompromising identity that provides meaning, transcendence, and a sense of morality. Passionate partisans on both sides see political disputes not as choices of policies or values, but as the ultimate struggle between good and evil. If couples worshiped a higher power together, they wouldn't need to sacrifice relationships on the altar of either Trump or Clinton. I'm Michael Medved.
Hey everyone, it's Eric and Angel inviting you to check out ExperienceProsDeals.com.
Our pro pick of the week is the Ostrich Baskets Holiday Basket.
It's the perfect office gift with more than 17 gourmet and brand name foods, chocolates, and seasonal gift items, all in one huge basket.
Names like Northwoods Cheese and Sausage, Lindt Linder Chocolatiers.
Yum.
This is one gift that keeps on giving.
50% off at ExperienceProsDeals.com.
Tune in to Money Talk, KDMT 1690, every Saturday at noon for the best advice on building that nest egg. You'll hear expert advice on feathering your nest, caching resources for the future, and going for the goldfinches, with a show that can put a little more green in your day-to-day living. While they may not be Wall Street wizards, they are the wizards of wildlife, and if you'd like to add these beautiful colors and melodious songs of wild birds to your portfolio, listen to Bird Talk, Saturdays at noon on 1690 KDMT, presented by Wild Birds Unlimited. David and Scott Menno will enrich your life with tips on attracting birds, butterflies, bats, bees, and other things that don't start with the letter B. The Bird Brothers will bring you fascinating interviews, nature news, insights on building the best wild bird habitat, and we hope to bring you a smile and a chuckle or two as well. So listen to Bird Talk every Saturday at noon, right here on Money Talk 1690 KDMT.
You've heard of the show Shark Tank, but you need to beware of the real sharks out there. To grow your business, you need money. yesterday. But the banks aren't helping. Hard money lending is the answer. But look out, there are sharks in the water. Attorney and CPA Steve Replin will help you navigate the waters, avoid the sharks, and best of all, get you the money. Avoid the chum. Check out hardmoneycoaching.com. 303-322-7919. That's 303-322-7919. Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Denver, we love you. You know that. Here's your 5-day forecast. Today, thunderstorms. 73 degrees is the high. Tomorrow, we'll get up just a smidge above that, partly cloudy, 76. And then the rise to respectable temperatures.
Respectable,
80, 85, 89.
Thunderstorms. So, you know what, though, the thunderstorms are probably, I mean, they're necessary, right?
They are.
And with have you been shopping for anything at all recently? Have you gone into any retailer?
Yes.
All the fall things are out.
Pumpkin
spice things are out. Yeah. I was at I was just picking up a body lotion the other day, and they had all their fall.
Heard about your body lotions.
You heard about my body lotion?
Your husband posted them all over Facebook.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Yeah. So I wasn't quite ready to give up summer yet. So I've got the summer flavors or fragrances instead of, apples and hay and pumpkin spice and all that, right? So it's funny that fall is everywhere. So it might as well be a little thunderstorm and rainy. But I'm not quite ready to say goodbye to summer. It happens. It just happens always far too soon. I love fall. It's a beautiful time of year.
You bet.
My favorite thing about fall is boots. Getting to wear boots, jeans and boots. But I'm not ready to cover up my toes just yet.
How's your list?
My list. I always have a list. One of the things that for every business owner, they want to have a good email subscriber list, right? You want to build a list that folks who want to receive your emails, right, who aren't sending you, you want to avoid spam filters and you want to stay top of mind with your prospects, and email marketing is still a very active way to promote your business. So if you would like to expand your market reach, here's some ways that you can build up your email subscriber list.
All right. Number one, offer sign-up forms on your website. Our good friend Daryl Stern says every web page ought to have a call to action on it. And so, when customers are browsing your website, give them an opportunity to sign up for your newsletter without making a purchase. You give them something of value without them having to make the first step with a transaction.
I've clicked on one particular post twice now through Facebook, where it's like some DIY, do-it-yourself little home projects.
Sure.
And as soon as you go there, you have to sign up for her email list in order to get even to the site. And the first time I'm like, no, I didn't want to know it that badly. And it happened to me a second time, and I thought, note to self: don't force people to sign up before they've even been to your site, because I just didn't think that was very user-friendly.
I feel the same way. You offer it.
I'm going to give you my Hotmail account when I do that.
Isn't that the way that it always seems to work? One particular news outlet here in Denver has a website that used to force you to give them your contact information before they would show you any of the articles that you wanted to read. And I'm like, I will find it on another venue.
There's so many other places, right? There's so many other places we can go. And so it's this fine balance. You want to give them an option to opt in because they've come to your site, they like things about you, to subscribe to your newsletter, but making it the very first thing and not an option in order to visit you, you're going to turn some subscribers away. Because really what you're going to get in that case, again, is those Hotmail accounts or those phony accounts where we're sending all this stuff. So this is where numbers in your email subscriber list isn't the end goal. That it is part of the story.
Sure.
But 1,000 poor email addresses where your emails are not getting looked at, not getting read, nobody is at all interested in you, is less valuable than 10 people who want your message.
So let's talk about what happens when they already make a purchase. They're on your website and they make a purchase. This is a great time to ask them to engage because they're already committed.
Yep, when they make an online purchase, they've already said, we like you. So during the checkout process, offer a button that gives you permission to send them email communications. Plus, this is an easy, area for them to take advantage of the opportunity. They're already there. They're already giving you some information. All they have to do is opt in to say yes. And we've all seen that. There's like a little checkbox, do you want to receive our newsletters? Yep. Now, the really clever companies, that box is already checked, and you have to actually uncheck it.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a game.
Right, but it is. And you see that.
It's strategic.
It's already checked. And when I see that it's already checked, sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, I did want that. Yeah. Good. I don't have to check that button.
Right.
And then there are times like, oh, no. Yeah. We're going to uncheck that. I often
uncheck them. Here's the big thing, though. You have to let people know. Sometimes you do want it, but here's you got to make sure that you let your customer, in this case, or your potential customer know you're not going to spam them. You're not going to sale, buy my stuff instead.
Yeah, tell them what they're going to be receiving.
That's right.
And even think about then what is it that you are sending. What we have, Instant Imprints is one of our members of the Experience Pros Network, and she sends out these helpful business tips that have nothing to do with selling. Like, here's the trendiest product. It's just, here's some business tips. Last week's was talking about your cash flow gap.
Yep.
And now, of course, it's intermixed with, here's the product of the week, here's some great promotional items, but there's a nice balance in there so you don't feel like you're always being pushed. They're actually adding value.
Number 3, offer free stuff. Nobody doesn't, no, that's the wrong way to say it.
Everybody likes free stuff.
That's what I meant to say. Nothing gets folks' attention like free stuff. Encourage people to sign up by offering free content. And this gives the example of white papers, checklists, or guides. I'm going to go one step further. Why not offer something for free that you can actually stick in the mail and send out to them so that they get a package or a gift from you? Well, gosh, isn't that expensive? Well, they're opting in. What's the cost of your advertising campaign? Right.
You haven't spent anything at this point.
Haven't spent anything at this point, but now you've got somebody who's genuinely interested, and they have to give you their information in order to receive their gift.
Yeah, you'll have it all. But make it worthwhile. Right? Make it worthwhile. We are not, we're giving you something very valuable, and that is our contact information. That is gold. And a lot of times, I think people just think, well, I just got it and I can do now whatever I want with it. And not true. Add value. They just gave you something so valuable. Make sure you reciprocate. Offer an exclusive opportunity or deal that's for subscribers only.
Yes.
Right? A little exclusivity, to the club.
Thank you for your loyalty.
And then let them share. Word of mouth, of course, always the best way to garner a new client because it eliminates steps 3 through 7 during your sales process, right? But it's word of email and word of social media that is all the rage. So make sure it's easy for them, for your subscribers to share your message as well.
Thanks to Jim Higgins for these talking points that we got to chat out here on the air. That's our first hour. Denver, thank you so much for tuning into the Experience Pros radio show, home of ExperienceProsDeals.com, the most positive business talk show in America. We'll be back right after this news.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada, Denver. Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM is...
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, Call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than Experience.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. Are you tired of exposing your retirement to stock market risk? How would you like to participate in stock market gains, but never stock market losses? Join Brett Roby for the Retirement and Income Radio Show on Saturdays at 7 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. You can also call Brett Roby now for your free customized Safe Information Money Kit and 115-page Safe Money Book. Call 866-780-7233. 866-780-SAFE. Are you worried about having enough money to retire on your terms? What about taking that anniversary trip you've been dreaming of? If you answered yes, and you're a homeowner who's at least 62 years old, now is the time to call Acclaim Mortgage and learn about your options for a reverse mortgage. Acclaim Mortgage knows there are myths out there about reverse mortgages, and one of them being that the lender becomes the title owner of your home if you take out a reverse mortgage. Well, that's not true. Did you know that you'll still be the title owner of your home if you take out a reverse mortgage? Acclaim Mortgage is here to help answer all of your questions about reverse mortgages. Locally owned for over 20 years with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and thorough knowledge of the Denver real estate market, Acclaim Mortgage is your go-to for assistance with reverse mortgages. With home values so high, now is the perfect time to call Acclaim Mortgage. So think beach and call 303-753-9400 or visit acclaimmortgage.com. Again, that's 303-753-9400 or acclaimmortgage.com. Call or visit the website today, 303-753-9400 or acclaimmortgage.com.
If you've ever had a repair done on your air conditioner, furnace, or any appliance in your home, you know companies charge an enormous amount in what they call a trip charge. This fee could be as much as $250 for someone just to come out to your home, and you pay that trip charge even if they do nothing. Action Appliance will not only come out for free if they repair your air conditioner or furnace, but if you happen to need a new air conditioner or furnace, they'll repair another appliance in your home for free. It could be your washer, your dryer, fridge, dishwasher, even disposal. Let's face it, we all have that broken appliance in our home that we avoid getting fixed. Now, with one call to Action Appliance, it can all be done at the same time. Get your AC running right and that annoying broken appliance fixed for free while they're there. Certain restrictions apply. Call Action Appliance at 1-800-APPLIANCE. That's 1-800-APPLIANCE.
Action Appliance will rescue you. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE. Ooh!
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Good morning and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric, most positive business talk show in America. We are so thankful that you are tuning in today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business. Your business is our business. Good morning, Mrs. Tussey.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing fabulous.
Fantastic. A couple things you need to know before the market opens.
Okay.
First of all, overnight there was a deadly earthquake that's rocked the central part of Italy. Unknown number of people have trapped beneath the rubble. 37, I think is the latest count that I saw, have passed away as a result of it. They're saying that an entire city is just completely obliterated off the map because of this earthquake. And that has had an effect, of course, on the European trading. Most regional indexes are now moving higher. Italy's main market is up 0.5%. But you can imagine it's going to take a little bit to kind of stabilize that. Asian markets are mixed as we close out the day. U.S. stock futures are little changed. Stocks to watch. WPP shot up to their highest levels ever in London trading, surging by just over 5%. As investors cheered the company's earnings, WPP also trades on the NASDAQ here in New York. Intuit shares are falling by about 5%. Ouch. In extended trading as investors reacted with disappointment in earnings, and a Tesla stock could see higher than normal volumes on Wednesday after it unveiled a new battery that says it's going to allow the Model S to go from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds, making it the fastest production car in the world. What are the things you need to know? Calvin Klein, their parent company, PVH, Williams-Sonoma, Guess, and HP all going to report after their market closes their earnings. The basic recap is stocks rose sharply at the open on Tuesday, but then pared back to the gains throughout the rest of the day. The Dow Jones finished the day with a 0.1% gain, while the S&P 500 added 0.2%, and the NASDAQ posted a 0.3, 0.12 and 3. That's your news before you get to the news.
Before we get to the news. Mm-hmm. The news before the news.
That's correct.
The pre-news.
The pre-news, pre-market news.
All right, well done.
You ready for the other news?
I'm ready.
Maestro? It's time for You Choose the News, the game show at the top of the hour where, well, the news is a little less, market-based.
Just a little less.
Just a little bit less. I got a couple of 3 stories for you to decide what we should do here on this. Judge throws cold water on lawsuit. That's one. Number 2, hey, bartender, let's grab a bite. Number 3, cheers, first drink in 81 years. And if we get to it, number 4, the Virginia Department of Health has a public service announcement for you.
Shouldn't we do the public service?
I think we should, actually.
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. The Virginia Department of Health is investigating several hepatitis A cases linked to a tropical smoothie cafe stores in the area. Virginia health officials say several recent cases of Hep A may have been caused by frozen strawberries from the smoothie chain known as Tropical Smoothie Cafes, which hits close to home because even though we don't live in Virginia, we love the Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Yeah.
So heads up.
That is scary.
Mm-hmm.
That is very scary. I almost went there yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. I was out and I almost
right
went
after
by.
your workout?
It was a little bit after. It wasn't the one on the way home. It was one further up the road. And I thought, nope, I'm just going to go home and make my own. And so
there you go.
It was good I did because I could have maybe been, swayed by the strawberry picture. And then this morning I would be feeling a little freaked out.
Yeah, absolutely. You normally go green.
I do normally go green. And I almost always go green. But just now, given the fact that I thought I would go and I had this whole conversation with my head, is probably almost going to order something strawberry. And then I would have felt bad this morning. See, my little intuition, it gets itself going sometimes.
Well, it's usually right. The Virginia Department of Health says testing indicates frozen strawberries from Egypt were used at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe stores. They may be blamed for the illness. They're still investigating, but heads up, folks. Watch out for the strawberries if you live in Virginia. Okay?
Okay.
All right. First drink in 81 years. Hey, bartender, let's grab a bite. Or judge throws cold water on lawsuit.
I want judge throws cold water on lawsuit.
Doesn't everybody?
I'm hoping it's the lawsuit I'm hoping for.
I think it is. A California judge says even children know that ice takes up space and highlights the fact that cold drinks are provided in transparent cups. We're talking about the lawsuit that we brought to you several months ago, and there are actually several lawsuits going on around the country for against Starbucks for apparently, quote unquote, deceiving their customers by serving them too much ice or too much foam. And as of Friday, the number of lawsuits accusing Starbucks of deceiving its customers has fallen by one. Ordering a cold drink means it's served with ice, according to the U.S. District Judge Percy Anderson. You think?
I think, right? I was thinking, okay, so now we've got they're mad at Starbucks for putting ice in the iced coffees. I mean, this now goes to every retailer, 7-Eleven, like anywhere you get a cold drink.
Yeah, too much ice in my Slurpee.
Ice is not included, right? And so now we have to fill it up, and now we all have lukewarm drinks. Okay, I've been to London.
Right.
They serve you Coke without ice in it.
It ain't fun.
Not favorite.
No.
I like my ice.
In June, a California man named Alexander.
And you can request it. You can request it with light ice, heavy ice,
absolutely.
no ice. I mean, they'll custom. I mean, that's the thing at Starbucks. It's a customized drink.
It's true. Shortly after the lawsuit was filed, Starbucks posted you can order light ice or extra ice on any of our iced beverages. #ProTip, #JustRight. In June, a California man named Alexander Forzesh filed a proposed class action suit alleging that customers ordering cold beverages from Starbucks received less liquid than advertised, as ice could take up as much as 10 fluid ounces. The judge says this: if children have figured out that including ice in a cold beverage decreases the amount of liquid they will receive, the court has no difficulty concluding that a reasonable consumer would not be deceived into thinking that they ordered an iced tea, that the drink, when they order an iced tea, that the drink they receive will include both ice and tea, and that for a given size cup, some portion of the drink will be ice rather than whatever liquid beverage the consumer ordered. Similarly, Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks, said this back in June: I can promise you the ice issue is much ado about nothing. Now, there are others. We mentioned the story that I brought to you a long time ago. Chicago resident Stacy Pincus filed a 29-page complaint claiming Starbucks cup sizes were deceiving customers since iced beverages continued less liquid than advertised. Her case is still traveling through the courts.
Right. And so how long has this case been traveling through the courts? Now, in the meantime, do you continue to go to your favorite little coffee shop and get your drink, or is it now tainted and now you've caused yourself all this stress? Because not only can you not drink your coffee, you can't throw it at anybody either, Right? I mean, this is now turned into a huge first world problem for this woman.
Right.
I mean, her every day is tainted over this lawsuit.
It's true.
She needs closure.
She
All right,
needs closure.
Bartender, give me something to eat.
Okay. In San Francisco, police are searching for a man who bit off a bartender's finger after being kicked out of a San Francisco bar at closing time. Officer Carlos Manfredi said Monday that the suspect had been drinking at the bar at the Marina District on July 17th and tried to go back inside after it closed. When he wasn't let in, the man tried to get in through a small window, and the bartender stopped him again. Manfredi said the two got into a fight after the man began kicking the door to the bar. Police say that during the confrontation, the man bit off the bartender's ring finger.
He bit it off.
The bartender was taken to a hospital where he was treated for an amputated finger, swollen eyes, and bruises to his head. Ouch. I just want one more drink. You got to go home.
Go home.
Now you got to go to jail.
Yeah, you don't have to stop drinking. You just can't drink here.
That's right. That's right. And how about the first drink in 81 years?
Okay. Somebody's very parched. Somebody has incredibly chapped lips.
It's an entire community, actually, in Bridgewater, Connecticut. Yes? Hello, folks on the East Coast. A simple plastic cup of beer has made history by being the first alcoholic drink sold in a Connecticut town in 81 years. There's been a dry town until Friday.
Who's the lush?
Some guy at the county fair. Yeah. We'll be right back with more positive business talk. Angel and Eric with the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
So you thought that putting off your hearing test for another year wasn't a big deal. Well, maybe you should think again. I'm Barbara Jenkins, Colorado's first board-certified doctor of audiology. For the last few years, we've known that untreated hearing loss increases your risk of dementia. Now, a study from Johns Hopkins shows that untreated hearing loss actually causes brain shrinkage. Not only does this affect your communication ability, but it also affects your memory as well. It's just one more in a litany of studies that underscores the importance of treating your hearing loss now, not later. For a synopsis of this study, or to have your hearing tested, go to advancedaudiology.com or call us at 303-649-2122. Hearing problems are easy to dismiss, but treating them now can help more than just your ears. That's 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Statistics show that a burglary occurs on average every 13 seconds in the U.S., and homes without security systems are more than 3 times as likely to be affected. These facts may seem intimidating, but there's a simple answer when it comes to home security: ProSec. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment of your options. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. Your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. And ProSec is proud to be a local Colorado-owned and operated company. Let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100, 303-835-8100, or visit ProSecAlarm.com. That's PROSEC alarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
Sweet cornbread, bourbon molasses baked beans, melt in your mouth barbecue ribs, succulent barbecue chicken, tender smoked brisket, refreshing watermelon juice, Radizio Americano Summer Barbecue Fest.
Firing up June 1st through Labor Day. Every night, only at Rodizio Grill, the Brazilian Steakhouse, 18th and Wine Coop in Denver. Parking validation available.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. My office is up there, man, and it's sweltering. So we use one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. My allergies are going crazy. So my AC is running constantly, and the only cool place in the house is the basement. My wife's starting insisting we buy a new air conditioner. And that's when I called the people at Air Swap. Air Swap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted the ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter, too. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Yeah, I'd call Air Swap. 303-761-0729. 303-761-0729. And you can check them out on the web at air-swap.com. air-swap.com. That's 303-761-0729 or air-swap.com. Yeah, I'm really glad I called Air Swap.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for tuning in. Positive business talk each and every day. That's the key to success.
It is the key to success. You know, one of the things that as we kind of get older and we meld, when we're young, we're told you can be anything, right? You dream, you can be anything you want to be. You can be an astronaut, you can be
fireman,
right? Anything. And, you know, in these days, I mean, and if you can be Batman, then always be Batman, right?
I am Batman.
Right? And you know, I think our uniqueness is celebrated.
Sure.
And then we get into school, and then I think, you know, there's you
must conform.
Right? Our uniqueness is what gets caused us to be teased and, you know, kind of pointed out of, you know, above the crowd, right? So we try to blend in. And so as we go into our adulthood, you know, trying to blend in, we don't blend, right? There's like something inside of us going, we don't blend, but we don't want to not fit in.
Don't want to stick out.
We don't want to stick out, but we don't want to be the same as everybody else. So we want all of our uniqueness to be appreciated. And we want to appreciate others' unique qualities as well, because that's what makes life more fun and interesting.
Steve Taylor, contemporary Christian artist in the early 80s, put out an album called, the title song was Everybody Must Get Cloned. I guess the title was I Want to Be a Clone, but the idea is, you know, everybody needs to get cloned. And really, it's not true. You don't need, you want to stand out, but you want to stand out for the right reasons.
For the right reasons. Yeah. And being in business, right, we call it differentiation, right? Yep. What makes you different than your competition? Because if we are all the same, then why would somebody choose you over your competition?
Right.
Here's something else that's interesting. If we're all doing the same things, if we're doing the same things as our competition, and again, we might be different, but it looks like we're the same. And so now as an entrepreneur, we have to embrace that uniqueness so that we can stand out above the crowd. But like you said, Eric, for the right reasons. And so, moment of truth, they say the difficult piece for most to admit is what you don't know and to ask for clarification.
Yes.
Right? Is this the right thing to be known for? Is this a good thing to be known for? Do people care, about this quality, or that we're involved in the community in this way, or that we've got comfy chairs, or, that we're going to bring you in more revenue. I mean, like, what are the parameters? Like, what is it that people are looking for? So asking those questions.
Absolutely. And while you're asking those questions, here's some to start with. View your weaknesses today as tomorrow's strength. Have a real honest assessment. And if you can't do it, find somebody that you trust who will be honest with you, not necessarily placating to what you want to hear, right? Find out what your weaknesses are today and start to view those weaknesses as tomorrow's strengths as you begin to work on them. The next thing is distinguish yourself from the competitors as much as possible. You've got to do something different and explain the benefits of working with you.
Right. And once everything kind of comes out to the table, even though you have something unique and different, you still, for the most part, fit into the realm of everybody else and what everybody else is doing. But you want to be smart. You want to make sure that you take what makes you unique. And a lot of times what makes us unique is our story.
Clearly.
Obviously, we all have our own story, our own background, which is wonderful, right? Because nobody can argue that with you.
Right.
It is your true story. It's what makes you uniquely you, what you're attracted to, what you're passionate about, what causes are near and dear to your heart, makes you truly unique from anybody else in the world. And you can take that uniqueness and use that as part of your competitive advantage.
And as you interact with people, I think that you tell your story and they get the chance to tell their story. And now there's this golden opportunity to find out, how do our stories fit together? It's kind of like a puzzle, right? And I think that's the essence of sales, is listening to other people's stories and what they're trying to accomplish and how they've got to where they are, and say, okay, well, now let me tell you my story and see, I'm thinking in imagery here, but think of a jigsaw puzzle. Does this piece fit that piece? And if it does, let's celebrate that. If it doesn't, let's find another piece that fits for that other person.
I think that so often, especially as we're starting out as business owners, as entrepreneurs, we want to come across as having everything all buttoned up and figured out and the experts on the field, even though we might still be new and still building this. Sure. This is where your story and your history comes to play, because people will get behind the movement of what you're trying to accomplish. That's the story that they're going to tell other people. Not that you've got the facts and figures already all solved and figured out. It's that you're a real human being doing business with other real human beings. This is part that keeps us authentic. It keeps us genuine. Now, of course, we don't want you to screw up.
Right.
You still have to do a great job. You still have to deliver on time, provide a great product, a great service at a valuable price. Right? You still have to do the job very well, but it truly is your uniqueness that draws people to you. And I think that we're afraid to be that real and open with people, because they're going to see, I am just starting out, or I don't have a lot of experience in this. But you have the passion, you have the systems in place, and you're going to deliver quality.
Absolutely.
And using your website, using social media, and even when you're in front of people, to implement and weave that story throughout the entire business model as you grow.
You hear the phrase, it's not personal, it's just business. But in fact, it is personal. People buy on emotion. People buy on a relationship. What was the old adage that Bob Burke came up with? All things being equal, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. That makes it very personal. And so as you consider what makes you stand out and how you feature those differentiators, keep in mind that you are interacting with a very personal person on the other side.
There's always people on the other side.
Yeah.
And so here's the good news. You don't have to be perfect, right? You don't have to have it all figured out.
Sure.
And you don't have to be the best, which is, I think, kind of a shocking realization for people. You have to be their favorite. And so think about this. How often have you gone someplace, you love the people there? Let's talk about a little restaurant, right? Maybe their service is a little slow sometimes. Maybe the potatoes come out different. They're not super consistent, but you just love the atmosphere. You love the people. You love being there.
Right.
And so it's not perfect every single time. And maybe it isn't even the best, but they make you feel good about being there. And I think yes, we should provide excellence. We shouldn't be out there trying to screw it up. But just know that some of the quirks and the little flaws in who we are actually what draw people to you, because we are all flawed. And now I know that you're just like me, and we've all got these issues, and we're all just trying to work through them together.
Good stuff. All right, folks, don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we've got more positive business talk. We're going to catch the news here at the bottom of the hour. The market's open just about an hour from now. Have you checked out ExperienceProsDeals.com yet? Oh gosh, 40 to 90% off. New deals coming every single week. Big stuff over there. Check it out, and we'll be back right after these messages.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting ExperiencePros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than ExperiencePros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting ExperiencePros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and Money Talk 1690.com. Attention, are you a small business owner with 10 or more employees? Would it make sense for you to save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year on your FICA taxes? Did you know there are a number of programs available that can help you to reduce your costs and increase your results? Do not miss out. On Friday, August 26th at 2 p.m., join My Chamber Colorado and My Business Resource Center at Colorado Christian University to learn how you can save $200 per W-2 employee while not incurring any out-of-pocket expenses. Guest speakers and co-owners of My Business Resource Center will include Jeff Cartwright and Nancy Gaines. Nancy and Jeff have worked with several Fortune 500 companies and have organized small business training programs around the country. They'll showcase their expertise at this business expo, benefiting small business owners just like you. Participate in small business workshops covering a variety of topics important to you and your company's vision. Sign up now before it's too late. To register, visit mychambercolorado.com and click the Meetup link. That's mychambercolorado.com and click the Meetup link.
It's a difficult decision. When you finally decide to have your hearing tested, where do you go for professional care? Tens of thousands are spent every week on ads trying to convince you to come in for a free hearing test or a sale that's this week only. For professional care, I suggest you take a different approach. I'm Dr. Barbara Jenkins, owner of Advanced Audiology. I have 25 years of hospital and clinical experience treating both hearing loss and tinnitus. My first suggestion? Ask your physician who they would go to, not just who's on their list. Who do they trust? Second, go online and search Doctor of Audiology and then type in your area. You don't want an evaluation performed by a technician or hearing aid salesperson. Your hearing is a serious concern, so you should treat it as such. For more information, go to advancedaudiology.com or call 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Do you need to remodel that outdated kitchen or bathroom? Well, now is a great time to get started. Our summer specials and free upgrades are going to save you big money on your cabinet and countertop purchases. I'm Ted Spear, co-owner of All About Cabinets and Countertops at 35th and Wadsworth, and we will save you thousands of dollars on your kitchen and bathroom projects, even over those big box stores. Through the end of August, we are offering all our customers up to $1,500 in free upgrades and incentives off all their cabinet and countertop purchases. Plus, as an additional bonus. We're upgrading all our cabinets to the latest in anti-slam technology for free. We also carry a huge selection of bathroom cabinets and granite vanity tops, all in stock and at incredibly low prices. Let us go to work for you. You can visit our showroom or call us today. 303-456-6400. That's 303-456-6400. Also, to view all our specials, visit our website at allaboutgreatdeals.com. Make a difference without the expense with All About Cabinets and Countertops.
You've heard of the show Shark Tank, but you need to beware of the real sharks out there. To grow your business, you need money yesterday, but the banks aren't helping. Hard money lending is the answer, but look out. There are sharks in the water. Attorney and CPA Steve Replin will help you navigate the waters, avoid the sharks, and best of all, get you the money. Avoid the chum. Check out hardmoneycoaching.com. 303-322-7919. That's 303-322-7919. The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. Most positive business talk show in America, and there's nothing like the business of back to school.
Right, we've been talking about how the weather's changing just a little bit, and of course going into all the retailers and seeing all the fall items. I'm not quite ready to give up summer, but of course kids are going back to school, and for back to school often means trendy and cool new supplies. I loved shopping for school supplies and my new back-to-school clothes, getting ready for the first day of school.
You've had quite a run of back-to-school clothes going on, new trendy stuff coming on in the last couple of weeks.
Right? Well, it's easy to go shopping this time of year. Like all the stores are doing all the deals to get you in. And for parents, it usually means stocking backpacks full of needed school supplies, like the school list that is sent home with 1,002 items. And you're just kind of curious, do I really need to buy this again this year? So what is the solution that delivers an amazing selection of top brands and latest trends? Joining us now to discuss the latest trends that kids want at prices parents love is Christine Mallon, Vice President of Retailing Marketing at Staples. And you can find them online at staples.com. Christine, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's very nice to have you back, Christine. Let's go into this a little bit now. What's the season's biggest trend according to Staples?
So, it's interesting because you guys started the segment out talking about all kinds of different fashion.
Sure.
The biggest trend that we're seeing this year is that it's not about a red backpack, a blue backpack, a green backpack, or a red notebook, a blue notebook, or a green notebook. It's all about fashion. It's about texture. It's about color. It's about pattern. It's about florals. It's about tropical prints. And really what kids are looking for is being able to kind of create their own look with their school supplies. And so, our buyers have gone out and done a really great job understanding the kinds of things that kids are looking for from a pattern and texture perspective, and they've put it on all of the school supplies you can ever imagine, from portfolios to binders to backpacks. And so students are able to come into Staples and really create a look that's unique to themselves.
What about Pokemon Go?
Oh, boy. Pokemon Go.
I don't know if that's hit the Staples shelves yet, but gosh, I'll tell you what, it seems to be everywhere.
Staples has even done some really fun themes and stuff, even for home offices and personal offices. Whoever is your buyer is got it going on. I just have to say, I fall in love. And they're all so unique and different. And I love every one of them. I almost kind of wish I had 6 offices I had to decorate. And like Eric said, trending, Pokemon Go is one of those things that we're seeing. I don't know if the Pokemon are on campus and distracting the kids or not.
We definitely have Pokemon. We've got Star Wars. We have Minecraft. We've got, for the younger kids, Dora the Explorer. And, one of the points that you made on just fashion for the office, we have a lot of new things. And it sounds like you've been in a store possibly and seen a lot of these things that are exclusive to us from designers like Cynthia Rowley, like Erin Condren, Martha Stewart, all really cool and funky supplies for the office, supplies for school. It's really great stuff. It's no longer, manila folders and boring old office supplies. You can really make a statement with some of the fashion that we have.
Well, let's talk about some of the tech stuff that's out there, because it seems like these days every student needs to have their cell phone, their gear that protects their cell phone, their gear that connects their cell phone, their computer to which their cell phone is. What's going on over there?
So tech is really interesting as well. Staying on the fashion topic for just one second, things like the mobile phone covers. There are kids want not just one, not just two, but there's a plethora of selection on mobile phone covers in fashion so that kids can change them so that they can match their outfit or match their other school supplies. And we've got them all. Things like fashion on thumb drives and storage devices, things like that. So fashion is actually carrying over from the supply side of the house all over to technology. But in addition to that, clearly we're seeing things like laptops show up on back to school lists, and at Staples we've got some great deals on laptops. We've in fact got one for just $250, a laptop from Dell, which is a great deal. Tablets and things like batteries and thumb drives, really important and part of the school list.
It is. It seems like these days there's more and more, just more and more different technology and different things that the kids have to bring and have to be involved with. But I know it is more fun when you get to put your own spin on it and make it personalized and it looks, you've won also, you can also see it, nobody's going to take it because it's yours. So I think there's even a little bit of a security piece to it. Do you think so, Christine?
Oh, absolutely. It's interesting because, there's a kind of a belief that, technology is making the school list shorter and shorter and shorter, that, pens and paper and things like that are no longer necessary. But we're seeing, technology and storage and things like that be additive to the list. So things aren't falling off the list, things are getting added onto the list.
Wow.
All right, so if not everybody wants to go shop in the store, I know you've got some great online options for everybody as well. What are some of the best ways for people to get their latest trends from Staples?
So I would encourage everyone to go to staples.com/back-to-school, and there we have all kinds of school list tips for getting students ready for school, for teachers to get ready for school. We've got great deals. We have the opportunity for parents to order online everything they need. They can either have it delivered to their home or they can have it shipped to their local Staples store and pick it up the same day. So there's a lot of different options and a lot of information to be had on staples.com, including all of our great low prices.
I love it. Well, Christine, thanks so much for coming back on the show and talking back to school trends with us.
I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you.
We sure appreciate you. All right, folks. Some other news in the news. Have you watched the KFC commercials of late? There's some new advertising that KFC...
I've probably missed it in the fact that I never have my TV on.
Well, they have, recently in the last year or two, rolled out no less than 4 or 5 different actors to play the part of the late Colonel Harlan Sanders. And several different Saturday Night Live alumni are... participating in this and whatnot. The current one is George Hamilton.
Really?
George Hamilton is playing the extra crispy Colonel Sanders. And he's got an extra crispy suntan on, if you will.
I could play Colonel Sanders.
You could.
I could play extra crispy Colonel Sanders.
You totally could. Well, there's news because this Colonel Sanders is actually getting some traction with their ads that are going on, selling their food, right? Because that's what they sell, food, right? No longer.
No.
Well, they still sell food, but they're branching out. They're venturing into non-edible goods. What's their latest product? Extra crispy sunscreen designed to smell like chicken.
Would you like to hear the commercial?
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Are you tired of messy sunscreen? Sick of that awful lotion odor? Do you want to smell like fried chicken, but you're just not hungry? Introducing the KFC Extra Crispy Sunscreen.
Come on now.
A real limited edition product that we are giving away for free. It works just like regular sunscreen, but it smells like fried chicken.
I'm a lot more popular now.
I smell 10 years younger.
Just get a whiff of this stuff. My Extra Crispy sunscreen doesn't just keep you smelling great, it keeps you feeling delicious.
There's George.
Extra Crispy Delicious.
KFC Extra Crispy Sunscreen.
Extra crispy.
It's real, and also do not eat it.
Smells like chicken, tastes like sunscreen.
Get your Extra Crispy Sunscreen now for free. It's definitely real and definitely not edible, so do not eat this. Available for limited time only.
Extra crispy.
All right. Well, thank you, Bill. I didn't realize there was audio with that, but yeah.
Would you?
Smells, no.
No?
No.
Why not? I mean, that's like right up your alley.
So I had a friend send me some sunscreen.
Would you? I mean, would you?
from
What if you
California.
smelled like bacon?
Well, I had a friend send me some sunscreen from California, and it's got coffee. It's infused with coffee.
You smell like
and
coffee.
I put it on and smell like coffee.
Yeah.
I decided I do not like smelling like coffee.
You don't like smelling like
I love
coffee?
the smell of coffee.
Right, but I don't want to smell like coffee.
I don't want to smell like coffee.
Yeah, I don't think I want to smell. I like the smell of fried chicken, right? When you're going in and having fried chicken. I don't want to smell like fried chicken. I really like smelling like coconuts.
Smells like chicken, tastes like sunscreen. All right, folks, we got to take a quick break, but when we come back, more positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You're a successful principal business owner. Are you demanding the same standards from your employee health benefit plan? Then look to ADX, a healthcare service utilizing only the best physicians and providers. ADX decreases your company's healthcare costs through medical excellence, reduced time to diagnosis and treatment, and improved outcomes, not by restricting care. ADX, better for your employees and your business. You'll improve the quality of care and reduce healthcare costs. Learn more. Watch a short video at betterhealthcarelowercost.com.
Hey everyone, it's Eric and Angel inviting you to check out experienceprosdeals.com. New offers will be added frequently, so make sure you continue to check back with what offers are available. 50% off all the time at experienceprosdeals.com. Again, experienceprosdeals.com.
This is the online marketplace where everything, yes, everything is listed for half price. Who doesn't love a good deal? We will even feature a pro pick of the week every single week.
If you think the only job at a radio station is on a microphone, you're missing some great opportunities. Salem Media of Colorado has positions in several areas, including advertising, sales, promotions, business administration, and engineering. Find out more about career opportunities by visiting the Colorado Broadcasters Virtual Job Fair from Monday, August 22nd to Friday, August 26th at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. This job fair will provide information about openings available in the broadcast industry, as well as specific positions right here at Salem Media of Colorado. You'll have the opportunity to apply for these exciting jobs online and begin your career in Colorado's broadcast industry. Minorities and women are strongly encouraged to visit us, so get online and get your broadcasting career jump-started today. Visit the Colorado Broadcasters Job Fair, sponsored by Salem Media of Colorado at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. That's broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com, and get your broadcasting career jump-started today. If you're like most Americans, you might be finding that money is a little tight right now. Do you know that it doesn't have to be this way? If you are 62 years or older and you own your own home, you might be sitting on a permanent income stream. There are many myths out there about reverse mortgages, but the truth is that a reverse mortgage is a safe and powerful way to fund your retirement. You can continue to own your home and live in it just as long as you want to, but the income stream will last just as long. Get the facts. Talk to an expert today. Call Dan Gordon at Acclaim Mortgage. Dan has been in the mortgage business for over 30 years, and he's a member in good standing with the Better Business Bureau. Find out how a reverse mortgage can provide you with the financial comfort and security you desire. Call Dan Gordon today at 303-753-9400. Again, that's 303-753-9400. Or for more information, visit acclaimmortgage.com. Once again, call 303-753-9400 or visit acclaimmortgage.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. Do you ever notice they always tell you to buy, but they never tell you to sell? They never tell you to sell. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you understand. When you buy a stock, and if all you do is buy, and you never sell short to make money where they're going down, you have to be so good. That means you got to buy the companies that are always going up. Nobody's that good. Nobody could possibly be that good. You got to make money. Just like you make money when you buy a stock, you got to make money when a stock goes down. That's how you even the playing field. That's how professionals make money. They make money going up and make money going down, but they don't tell you that. They just want you to try to make money going up. They don't want you to make money going down because they make that money on you. Join my gang, Phil's Gang. Learn how to short stocks at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. Our office is up there and it's sweltering. We've used one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. The AC ran constantly, yet the only cool place in the house is the basement. My husband started insisting we buy a new air conditioner, and that's when I called the people at AirSwap. AirSwap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted our ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter as well. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Call them at 303-761-0729, on the web at air-swap.com, 303-761-0729, or air-swap.com.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
The following portion of the Experience Pros program is sponsored in part by Job Creators Network.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We appreciate that. You know that you're the lifeblood of the American economy. You, the small business owner. You may have one employee, 10, 20, 50, and you keep working harder and harder to keep that business going. Ever-increasing taxes, ever-increasing regulations, shrinking access to capital. They're all making it tougher for you to grow your business. And you feel like no one's out there fighting for you. No one's out there educating the public and elected officials on the local, state, and federal level about your struggles, your concerns. Well, guess what? You know what? We got a solution for you. American workers are struggling. You're struggling. But for the first time in history, since records have been kept, more small businesses are dying than being born. More small business owners are throwing in the towel because their own government has been making it harder and harder to survive. And that's why Angel and I have gotten behind the Job Creators Network. That's why we're supporting this Bring Small Businesses Back bus tour. It all kicks off on the 29th of August. That's this next Monday. And we invite you to show up. Take 2 hours out of your day. And I promise you an opportunity to hear what's going on and maybe even participate in the conversation with what's happening in the small business arena. We know that a cord of three is stronger than one. Yeah. I mean, we know that it's common sense. Let's put a cord of 300 together. Let's put our heads together and work together with the Job Creators Network. They're founded by entrepreneurs, business owners like you, entrepreneurs and business owners who believe that the best way to fight back bad government policy is an educated public and an educated workforce. And get this, we need to educate our public officials. If you're a small business owner, join us. Job Creators Network. Free event, August 29th, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center. That's this Monday. pull over, put it in your calendar, and come do something positive, not just for your business, but for all small business, and make a difference.
And make a difference. You can go to defendmainstreet.com for more information and details. Just join us on Monday. Plan to join us Monday morning for just a couple of hours to kickstart your week and make such a difference for small business owners all across the country.
Defendmainstreet.com.
All right, so we are fueled by fan brags around here, which means you get to call in to the radio show every single day. You can fan brag every day, dialing 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You can also use our Facebook group called I Care About Great Service.
Yep.
Tell us who you love to do business with, and we'll share your stories live on the show, just like this.
Hi, this is Marietta Vargas with Aflac calling to fan brag Michelle Boyer with Off the Grid Investments. Michelle can show you how to borrow from yourself instead of borrowing from the bank. She offers lots of non-traditional investments that don't require a ton of money to get involved in. If you're interested in the non-traditional route, give Michelle a call at Off the Grid Investments, 319-389-8600.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Marietta. We appreciate that. Off the Grid Investments, where innovation meets finance, and you can find more information about them. As they told us, offthegridinvestments.com. That's offthegridinvestments.com. You can schedule an appointment straight from their website, or, give Michelle a call, 319-389-8600.
Right? What a great way to get some free marketing for your business, to fan brag about somebody else. And of course, we know the people that take the time to fan brag offer great customer service themselves, because you wouldn't even notice it if you didn't offer, if it wasn't important to you.
Correct.
So great way. Another great way, you want to extend your marketing budget with no money out of pocket?
Tell me.
You can go to experienceprosdeals.com.
Now, isn't that where they just get discounts on good stuff?
Well, as a consumer, right?
Yeah.
You go there, you bookmark the page, because we're uploading new stuff every single week. And you can get 40 to 90% off, free shipping, some incredible bargains, incredible deals.
So what value does it have to the small business owner?
Well, I am so glad you asked.
All right.
As a small business owner, you can post your deal for free. No cost to post your deal at experienceprosdeals.com. And when you go there, we've got financial planning, we've got social media advisor, we've got website design, we've got gift baskets, pet products. Everything you want. So as a business owner, it doesn't cost you anything to post your deal at experienceprosdeals.com. We're going to talk about them on the radio. Mm-hmm. There's free advertising for you. But every time somebody purchases one of your deals, the dollars that the value of the item that you sold, so let's say the value of the item is $100. We sold it for $50. $100, because that's the value of your item, goes into your advertising bucket. So you get to create a budget for advertising that you can use on any of the 5 Salem stations here.
Right.
The digital online ads. Yep. Any of it. You get to figure out, where do I want to spend my money?
Website banner ads, 30, 60-second commercials, both on the digital side or over the air, just like you hear on the radio show. And it's across 5 different stations here in the Denver market. ExperienceProsDeals.com. Check it out, participate, and maybe you don't have, you've already spent your budget, you weren't thinking about advertising, but now you know that it's accessible. Why wouldn't you? It's a win-win.
It is a win-win, right? Extending your advertising budget, adding just a little bit more to boost your marketing, but for this last 4 months of the year, right? We want to go out with a bang. We don't want to pull up any advertising, but a lot of times we've spent the money, right? That's just realistic. We've spent our budget.
Yep.
Here's a way to extend your budget at experienceprosdeals.com. We are so proud. We're always looking for more deals to post. Go to experienceprosdeals.com and click on the button at the bottom to say, I want to post my deal.
Yep. That button says feature your business, and we would love to help you as well. Hey, you ever go to IKEA?
I've gone to IKEA.
Yeah. You ever walk the mile-long corridors of IKEA?
Sometimes twice in a day.
Right. Mm-hmm. It can be exhausting. Well, one lady decided to walk and go through the IKEA and decided, you know what, I've just had just a little bit enough. And so she pulled into the bedding section and climbed up on a bed.
Took a nap?
And fell asleep.
Wow.
Another lady, Adele Harper, took an image because she was just walking around. She says, gosh, I never saw anybody actually fall asleep in one of those. So she couldn't help but couldn't resist but to take a selfie with the lady sleeping in the background.
Sleeping behind her.
Shook her on the shoulder and said, "Hey, you might want to wake up," and walked on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But she took a picture first.
Oh,
and we're going to see something.
And posted it all over the internet.
Really funny and odd. Before I wake her up, I want to capture this.
IKEA declined to comment, but apparently their beds are very comfortable. We've got the top of the hour news for you here in just a moment, and then the markets open in about 30 minutes. So don't go anywhere. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada, Denver. Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM is Denver.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. 2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than Experience.
Can money buy you happiness? Maybe not, but it sure buys you freedom. Freedom to do more for your family. Freedom to send your kids to the best college. Freedom to retire. But between our government and Wall Street, achieving financial freedom is harder than ever. That's where we come in. Money Talk 1690 AM. We're loaded with programming all day to help you profit from your investments and keep the government from taking it all away from you, because we're all about money. Money Talk 1690 AM.
What if I told you there's a wealth management firm that offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Think it doesn't exist? Think again.
Hi, I'm Mo Ansari, president of Compact Asset Management. When you start a new relationship with Compact, we'll create your customized investment portfolio and financial plan dedicated to help you reach your goals. Try us out for a year. If you're not happy for any reason, you'll get all of the management and maintenance fee that you paid refunded. This is our 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Dial pound 250 on your cell phone and use the keyword Talk to Mo to find out more. Again, from your cell phone, dial pound 250, keyword Talk to Mo. Satisfaction guarantee doesn't apply to fees and commissions charged by third parties for such things as insurance products or mutual fund redemptions. It also doesn't apply to any market losses which might occur in an account. For additional information regarding this guarantee, please see the disclosure brochure available at the time you enroll or upon request.
Compact Asset Management is a registered investment advisor. Funds custodian, Fidelity Institutional Wealth Services, member FINRA SIPC.
Michael Bailey Law Office. Hard-working law. Real-world experience. Listen Sundays from 10:30 to 11 a.m. when Michael Bailey discusses how to preserve and pass on your personal legacy. Simple or complex planning, Michael Bailey can help you with answers about your estate planning. Michael Bailey Law. Sundays from 10:30 to 11 a.m. on Denver's Money Talk, KDMT 1690 AM. Two of the greatest concerns that most Americans have, especially as they grow older, are their health and their financial well-being. America's Wellness Clinic is dedicated to providing sensible healthcare solutions and practical wealth-building strategies. Medicare's annual wellness visit is the flagship of the clinic's health-related services. They pay 100% for the visit with zero copay. America's Wellness Clinic also offers Beamer technology, an application that boosts circulation, regenerative abilities for injuries, and increases mental acuity. And America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. And what about your financial well-being? America's Wellness Clinic provides continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, housing transitions, and alternative investments. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. We are here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. Man, time flies when you're having fun, and we have a lot of fun on this show.
We sure do.
Mm-hmm. So, gosh, should we just get right to the news, you think? Or before that, should I tell you what's going on in the markets?
You should probably give us a little of what's going on in the markets because, once you get into your thing, there's nothing else going to happen.
What are you talking about?
All right, that's all we've got time for.
Keeping our eye on the Italian earthquake that rocked central Italy overnight. Several people dead. It's taking its toll on the markets as well. Trading is fluctuating all across Asian and European markets. The stocks to watch today are WPP. It's an advertising group. Shot up to their highest levels ever in London, trading surging by over 5% as investors cheered the company's earnings. WPP also trades on the NASDAQ here in New York. Intuit, those folks who are quick with their books, well, their shares are following by about 5% in extended trading as investors reacted to disappointment in its earnings. And then Tesla, well, those guys are going 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. They've unveiled a new battery that makes it go really, really fast. It makes it the fastest production car in the world. And so we're expecting higher than normal trading volume today. I think that's pretty much everything we need to know.
Is that everything we need to know?
I think so.
All right, well done. All right, so you did the important data, information, facts, and figures.
Yes.
Now you get to play.
It's time for You Choose the News. Top of the hour game show that we choose to place at the top of the hour. The news is questionable, maybe even off topic, but the game is fun.
It is fun.
All right.
It is fun. Put a little smile on our face. Lots of serious news to be found anywhere else on the dial. So here we just keep it light, fun, and friendly for you. Start your day on a happy note.
Absolutely. All right. Rest in peace, bagpiper.
Oh.
Yep. How about this? Policeman, pick me up some food.
Okay.
Or, where did it go? No. I've lost it.
Oh, no.
I've lost it. Oh, here it is.
That love and feeling?
That too. I don't want cigarettes. I want top ramen.
What? How do you even put those? How do you smoke those?
Mm-hmm. You're going to have to find out.
Right, okay.
You got to choose the news.
All right, I don't want cigarettes. I want top ramen. What? How are they light? How are you smoking a top ramen?
So, do you remember, you're not smoking top ramen. Do you remember all the movies, the prison movies that were out? And what's the number one currency in prison?
Oh, pack of cigarettes.
Pack of cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Just give me my smokes, man.
Right?
Mm-mm.
No.
I need some shrimp flavored ramen noodles.
As a currency in prison? In jail? Like
Dateline yesterday, Tucson, Arizona. A U.S. study indicates cigarettes are being replaced as currency among state prisoners by another highly coveted item: instant ramen noodles. First of all, we had a study for this. We had a study for this? Are you kidding me?
Okay, so what are they doing with the ramen noodles?
I believe they're eating them.
You think they're eating them?
Let's find out.
Or you think they're smoking them?
Michael Gibson Light, a doctoral candidate in the University of Arizona School of Sociology, said ramen noodles are on the rise as a form of currency among male inmates in U.S. state prisons due to cost-cutting measures leading to a drop in food quality and quantity. Yep, we need to eat it. Gibson Light, who is due to present his study at the 111th annual meeting of American Sociological Association, said the rise of ramen has less to do with the popularity of tobacco waning and more to do with punitive frugality, the phenomenon of prisoners and their support networks taking on more of the cost of their own care as prison budgets are slashed. Punitive frugality is not a formal prison policy, but rather an observable trend in prison administration practice in institutions throughout the country. I can't get any grits with my butter, so I need some top ramen. Throughout the nation, we can observe prison cutting costs and cost shifting, as well as changes in the informal economic practices of inmates, so says this gentleman. Services are cut back and many costs are passed on to inmates in an effort to respond to calls. So, give me top ramen. It's a cheap, durable food product. As a form of currency, it seems to work well.
Ramen. Yeah, who would have thought?
It's a bowl full of spaghetti.
Right? You know, I remember my ramen days, right? You can buy a whole case of it for like $2 and you could eat lunch for a month.
I still do it today.
It was awesome. You bet. Yeah, we should have some ramen in the office.
I still do it today.
Right? We always want to have like some little, little staples, like non-perishable snacks and stuff, right? When people just all of a sudden need a little snack. So, I should go buy some ramen.
Hey, policeman, give me some food. Or rest in peace, bagpiper.
Policeman.
In, Yeadon, Leeds, this is in the UK. Apparently, a man staged a protest so the police would fetch him a McDonald's. And then he decided to live stream the whole deal. Apparently, a lot of people were sympathetic to his hunger as the video went viral. 28-year-old who was on the porch roof of the property in Yeadon, Leeds, said he was protesting about being arrested over a misunderstanding in a shop. He could be heard dishing out commands, which included telling the police to go get him several items, including and occasionally breaking into a song. The man told the police, "Get me a McDonald's, a big bottle of Fanta, and a 10-pound scratch card," before telling the officer.
And that's how he talked to the police officer?
And then he says,
"Go get me
all
my
right,
stuff.
treacle, you run off and get them." I don't know what a treacle is, but I'm guessing it stands for officer. If police got him what he wanted, he even offered to pay for it. Kind of him. He can also be heard saying, just when you think you've turned your life around, before asking the officers what he's being charged with. Afterwards, the guy said, I got down off the roof in 2.5 hours, after 2.5 hours, and when they got me 2 bottles of Fanta. So apparently the police did.
Wow.
Interesting.
So there had to be a reason.
Their hostage negotiator for that.
I was going to say, there's probably more to that of why they would respond and to that and do that when somebody's like barking orders at them. Nobody likes to have orders barked at them.
Commenting on the video, one person said, how's it funny or clever? Complete waste of police time caused someone who wants views on their video. There's only one clown in this video. Another said, don't know how these cops have the patience to put up with people like him who think they're big, bad, and hilarious. I wonder what he got from McDonald's. Probably a burger or two.
What would you have ordered?
We don't want to get into that.
Oh, okay. No. Not Eric's order.
Rest in peace. I almost brought up my order. I didn't go to McDonald's, but I did have tacos on the way to working out yesterday.
Oh.
And I almost brought them back for inspection.
Oh, eating tacos before work. My son did that not too long ago. He was out for a run, and I asked him, how he did. He says, well, I had to stop because I almost, lunch was trying to show back up.
Well, I know that in order to give my effort towards 1,000-calorie burn in an hour over at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe here in Centennial, I need to eat. Eating has been low on my priority list recently, and so I decided I would eat on the way. And I almost, let's talk about rest in peace, bagpipe man.
Okay.
So a man has passed away. He's a bagpiper.
I think we got that.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this a story?
From mold inside his bagpipes.
Oh, no.
Doctors writing in the journal Thorax have said instruments should be cleaned regularly in order to avoid bagpipe lung. Never heard of that before, but Dr. Jenny King, a member of the team at a hospital in Manchester, England, that treated the piper, says if caught early, similar problems could be treated, but with a good prognosis. The 61-year-old patient described in the journal practiced every day and had been ill for a number of years.
Number of years.
Yeah, doctors realized the bagpipes might have been the cause of the problems when he traveled abroad for a few months without his instrument, and his condition improved. He's thought to have developed a bad reaction to mold and fungus that was found to have developed inside the moist interior of his bagpipes when they were checked in a lab. Inhaling pathogens had caused inflammation and eventually led to irreversible scarring. Rest in peace, bagpipe man. I know what instrument they'll be playing at his funeral. We'll be back with more positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric, and this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You've heard of the show Shark Tank, but you need to be aware of the real sharks out there. To grow your business, you need money yesterday, but the banks aren't helping. Hard money lending is the answer, but look out. There are sharks in the water. Attorney and CPA Steve Replin will help you navigate the waters, avoid the sharks, and best of all, get you the money. Avoid the chum. Check out hardmoneycoaching.com. 303-322-7919. That's 303-322-7919.
Take a moment right now and rate your lifestyle on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is a life of quiet desperation that doesn't resemble what you were promised after getting that college degree and corporate job. Now a 10 is a life that exceeds your wildest expectations of the life they promised you for doing all the right things and working hard. If you answered anything less than 10, stop what you're doing and go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Passive income is not a secret, but chances are no one has ever shared it with you until now. Learn how to generate passive streams of income at our free workshop, mypassiveincomeworkshop.com, so you can live at a 10 for the rest of your life.
If you think the only job at a radio station is on a microphone, you're missing some great opportunities. Salem Media of Colorado has positions in several areas, including advertising, sales, promotions, business administration, and engineering. Find out more about career opportunities by visiting the Colorado Broadcasters Virtual Job Fair from Monday, August 22nd to Friday, August 26th at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. This job fair will provide information about openings available in the broadcast industry, as well as specific positions right here at Salem Media of Colorado. You'll have the opportunity to apply for these exciting jobs online and begin your career in Colorado's broadcast industry. Minorities and women are strongly encouraged to visit us, so get online and get your broadcasting career jump-started today. Visit the Colorado Broadcasters Job Fair, sponsored by Salem Media of Colorado at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. That's broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com, and get your broadcasting career jump-started today.
What's for dinner?
You're exhausted after a long day at work and a heck of a commute. The last thing you want to do is cook a meal. You need Chef Curry's Cuisine. Chef Curry's Cuisine can make family dinner fun again by preparing home-cooked meals by a local Denver chef. Chef Curry will do the shopping, cook 2 weeks of Monday through Friday dinners, provide the packaging and cleanup too. All of Chef Curry's meals are made with the freshest ingredients, and you get to choose them from a large variety of proteins and sides. So, next time you hear,
"What's for dinner?"
you can say Chef Curry's Cuisine. No more hassles, just healthy, fresh meals for you to enjoy. Visit chefcurryscuisine.com and get details on weekly menus, along with brand new catering options for your private parties or office functions. Or call 720-404-2798. That's 720-404-2798. Go on, add some spice to your meals. Start with Chef Curry's Cuisine.
Can you hear your garage door shake, rattle, and roll throughout your home every single time it goes up or goes down? Hi, this is Dave Logan. I talked to Don at Don's Garage Door about this problem, and they have new garage door systems that are really quiet. Now, I've used Don's Garage Doors in my house, found them to be knowledgeable and fairly priced. They're great. You should call them at 303-794-0604, 303-794-0604, or check out donsgaragedoors.com. Hi, this is Dave Logan for Don's Garage Doors. You know, putting in a new garage door not only increases the curb appeal of your home, but it also makes it easier to sell. I was talking to Don the other day, and he told me it's the best investment, dollar for dollar, that you can make in your home. All I know is that I've had Don's Garage Door out to my home, and I trust him. Great work at a great price. Call Don's Garage Door today at 303-794-0604, or you can check him out at donsgaragedoors.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
The following portion of the Experience Pros program is sponsored in part by Job Creators Network.
Job Creators Network says you're the lifeblood of the American economy, the small business owner. You may have one employee or 10, 20, or even 50, and you're working harder and harder to keep your business going. With ever-increasing taxes, ever-increasing regulations, and ever-shrinking access to capital, it's making it tougher than ever to grow your business. And it seems there is no one out there fighting for you. No one out there educating the public and the elected officials on the local, state, and federal level about your business struggles, about your concerns. It's been said that small business owners are the lifeblood of the economy, and it's true. And the reason our economy is hurting is because small business owners are hurting. That's why we are so proud to be working with the Job Creators Network. They were founded by entrepreneurs and business owners just like us, business owners who believe that the best way to fight back bad government policy is an educated public and educated public officials. If you're a small business owner and you live in the Denver area, we urge you to join us at the Job Creators Network for a great free event on August 29th at the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center at 8 a.m. You're going to hear and see some great small business owners right here in Denver fighting for the small business owner, speaking up for all of us with real life solutions to all of our real life problems. If you're a small business owner, get to the Hyatt Regency Denver Tech Center on August 29th at 8 a.m. and bring somebody else you know who owns a small business as well. The Experience Pros radio show will be live broadcasting from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Doors open at 8 a.m. To learn more about the Bring Small Businesses Back campaign provided by the Job Creators Network, go to defendmainstreet.com. That's defendmainstreet.com. And we'll see you on Monday, August 29th at the Hyatt.
If you've never witnessed a live remote broadcast, you come a couple of minutes early and come see us on the air and hang out with us and say hello. Who knows? You may actually make it to the airwaves yourself, and it's a good way to promote your business just by showing up. But we love having folks come and hang out, and this is going to be a great event. Again, 8 to 10 on next Monday, the 29th, at the Denver Hyatt Regency Tech Center.
The Hyatt Regency in the Tech Center.
Thank you.
Denver Tech Center.
Backwards every time.
Hyatt Regency. It's a big, beautiful building. It's where we host the Fan Braggin Gala every year.
Yeah. Yep, it is. High impact leaders are insatiably curious. Do you agree with that?
High impact leaders, insatiably curious. Yeah, I could get behind that.
I think you would have to, because I just described you. I really did. Ritual questions help inform effective leaders, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. Eric McNulty offers his thoughts on the questions that are, he says, ritual questions. They're routinely asked by high-impact leaders. And, inquisitive leaders are effective because building knowledge and wisdom are an essential part of their professional success. And I believe this describes you to a T, because you are the most inquisitive person I have ever met.
That can't be true.
It is absolutely true.
Oh.
You ask questions about everything.
I do ask a lot of questions.
And it's different because I take most things at face value, and you are not that person. You're like, well, why? How? What were they thinking? How did it get invented?
How did they even get there?
Right.
What were they doing before that? Where did they go after that?
So naturally curious people ask a lot of questions and take a lot of time to reflect on the answers.
I wonder if that's why I don't I'm not a big fan of the Nicholas Sparks novels.
Right.
Because the whole premise is this conflict, like leading up to the whole thing. There's this conflict, this strife, this unresolved communication between two people. And then this grand gesture at the end is supposed to fix the 36, chapters before that, right? And it's just all supposed to magically now be better. And I always want to know, okay, so now what happened? Then how? How did they recover? Where'd they go from there? How did they meet in the middle? What did they do on the Wednesday after this happened is what I want to know.
They're still in bed making love. All I want out of a Nicholas Sparks book or movie is to feel like for 1 minute in time, I actually have a chance for a happy ending. And I don't mean that in the derogatory sense, but that love could happen. It's different angles on the same issue. So ritual questions give your brain time to process the torrent of data that you encounter every day. According to Colonel Eric Kale, the former course director of military leadership at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, this reflection is an effort to understand how the events of our life shape the way in which we see the world, ourselves, and others. So here are 4 ritual questions, if you will, that have been most useful for leaders to ask themselves. Number 1, what encounter did I handle particularly well today, and why? All right. Mm-hmm. What did I do? Who did I meet? Who did I engage with? Who did I handle? I'm proud of the way that thing went down, and why? I think that's an important question.
Right. And and if you have too many days go by where you don't have an answer to that question, there's something out of skew, right, in your balance. And so making sure that you have, at least something that you're at the end of the day so proud of what you accomplished.
Next one is, what encounter do I believe that the other person in the exchange thinks that I handled well, and why?
Oh,
allowing yourself to step into their shoes for a moment and say, did did I handle this well? And if so, why? Why do I think that they felt like they got something out of the encounter?
Well, hopefully that goes to the first answer, right? If you thought you did something well, hopefully there was somebody on the receiving end of that thought you did it well also, and that it just wasn't one-sided.
But I think if you ask this question from their point of view, you may be able to see things. When I slow down enough to take the time to think about things the way that you think about things, and I think we have plenty of record.
Do you have smoke coming out of your ears?
Sometimes. But I also develop a deeper appreciation for the way that you think. And we do come at things from a different angle. And so, it's one of those things that, I know that encounter went well, or I know that it didn't. We're going to get to that one in a minute. But why would you think that it went well? It may be a different reason.
Sure. We come at it from two completely different perspectives.
There you go. Third question is, what encounter did I handle poorly today?
Right, and we all know that. And just pick one.
And
don't
why?
pick them all. Yeah. You don't need a laundry list of beating yourself up over this, because I think too often we can get into that mode as well. So just pick one.
What did I handle poorly today and why? And then finally, what encounter do I believe that the other person in the exchange thinks I handled poorly and why? So there's really only two questions, both sides of the fence. But, I may have thought it went bad for this reason. Why would somebody else think it went bad? I think these are deep questions.
They are deep.
But I think they go straight to the top line of effective leaders. Ask them. I esteem to be a more effective leader.
Ask them.
I will.
Okay.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. Here comes the market open. Check it out. Make lots of money. And we'll be back right after this.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and Money Talk 1690.com.
You're a successful principal business owner. Are you demanding the same standards from your employee health benefit plan? Then look to ADX, a healthcare service utilizing only the best physicians and providers. ADX decreases your company's healthcare costs through medical excellence, reduced time to diagnosis and treatment, and improved outcomes, not by restricting care. ADX, better for your employees and your business. You'll improve the quality of care and reduce healthcare costs. Learn more. Watch a short video at betterhealthcarelowercost.com.
Imagine what you'd do with an extra $1,000 or $2,000 in your account every single month. Attend a free class to learn what the Wall Street boys hope you'll never find out. If you call now, the Online Trading Academy will comp the class and even send you home with a free $247 home study course. And then you could start making your dreams a reality. Call 866-816-1918. 866-816-1918. Call 866-816-1918. That's 866-816-1918.
Attention, are you a small business owner with 10 or more employees? Would it make sense for you to save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year on your FICA taxes? Did you know there are a number of programs available that can help you to reduce your costs and increase your results? Do not miss out. On Friday, August 26th at 2 p.m., join My Chamber Colorado and My Business Resource Center at Colorado Christian University to learn how you can save $200 per W-2 employee while not incurring any out-of-pocket expenses. Guest speakers and co-owners of My Business Resource Center will include Jeff Cartwright and Nancy Gaines. Nancy and Jeff have worked with several Fortune 500 companies and have organized small business training programs around the country. They'll showcase their expertise at this business expo, benefiting small business owners just like you. Participate in small business workshops covering a variety of topics important to you and your company's vision. Sign up now before it's too late. To register, visit mychambercolorado.com and click the Meetup link. That's mychambercolorado.com and click the Meetup link.
I wonder what America would look like if students like me took their Bibles to school. Yet in many schools, students are being told they can't. The truth is, you can bring your Bible to school. It's your First Amendment right.
Focus on the Family is sponsoring Bring Your Bible to School Day on Thursday, October 6th. It's a day for students to boldly put their religious freedoms into practice. Register for a chance to win a free trip for 4 to see the Newsboys in concert and meet the band in person. Go to bringyourbible.org. Bring Your Bible to School Day. Bring it, share it, live it.
As a father of 4 children, I realized it was time for me to make a change in my struggles with alcoholism. It wasn't the first time that I had come to this realization, but I was at the end of my rope. I heard an advertisement on the radio for this treatment program called Go Sober and thought it sounded too good to be true. I was honestly pretty reluctant to go through with the treatments because I had tried several other methods of quitting in the past that were unsuccessful. The people affiliated with Go Sober are very generous and compassionate. They put in countless hours and selflessly work very hard to ensure your success in the program. They were very accommodating to my schedule and my time. The end result of this 8-week program is that I am no longer a slave to alcohol. The chains have been broken, and I haven't felt this free for as long as I can remember. The simple things in life that used to make me happy actually bring me joy again. I am so grateful for the Go Sober program and the people that help run it.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, most positive business talk show in America. Angel and Eric here, helping you get your business right by reminding you that small business is big business. And your business is our business. Boy, there's a big business going on, and I'm talking about the business of small.
The business of small. Mm-hmm. Well, we've got a small business owner, Ashley Rudolph, certified wellness and weight loss coach with First Fitness Nutrition. She says, if you've ever tried to lose weight, right? If you've ever tried to go on a diet, you quickly discover that most diets don't work, right? So she actually has a program that will help you reset your body chemistry and the pH balance for long-lasting, permanent results. She started and joined this company because she wanted smaller jeans. She says, I was a size 16, almost 200 pounds. And not only did she transform her body, but 50 pounds are gone, and she is now wearing a size 4. And her entire life's purpose is now to help others live full and a healthy life. Ashley Rudolph with First Fitness Nutrition. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Ashley, we're doing fantastic. Very nice to have you on the phone with us today. Let's, first of all, congratulations on your success. I've only known you as that size 4, nearly perfect body that you have. But from 200 pounds to a more healthy and respectable weight is quite an accomplishment. How long did it take you to go in that direction?
Well, the bulk of the weight took about 3 months to come off, and in that time, I went from that size 16 to a size 6 in less than 90 days. And through maintenance and through maintenance and living my healthy lifestyle that I found, I've been able to shrink down even more and lose that 50 pounds.
Wow, that's impressive. 90 days.
Months.
And how long ago was that, Ashley? That first 90-day challenge you did?
That was 3.5 years ago.
3.5. Now, here's most people's experience, right? We go on a diet for a couple of weeks, right? We don't see the scale move at all. We might even try it for a month or so. But as soon as we stop the exaggeration of eating celery sticks and green lettuce for lunch, it comes back on immediately. How often had you been dieting or trying diets before you actually had this transformation? Was it something you'd done all your life?
My weight has always fluctuated back and forth between being a soccer player while I was growing up, with having a healthier weight then, and being active to not playing any sports and, not being a teenager anymore, eating the same way and having the weight go up and down and up and down. And I would try different things, different diets were out there, even just trying to change and eat a healthier diet. But like you said, when the scale doesn't move, you just give up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's just a point in trying to change and be miserable if you're not going to see any results.
Ashley, I got a question for you. As we did the introduction for you, told a little bit of your story. You talked, or we mentioned that you use real food to reset body chemistry, and something that I've never heard in this kind of conversation before, having to do with the pH balance. Talk to us about that. I think this is your separator, your differentiator.
Yeah, so what my program does, the founder of the company, we started 27 years ago, and he wanted to find a way to help people lose weight and get healthy and keep the weight off. And so he came up with our inner body and colon cleanse, which is called Renew. And what that product does is it gets rid of all the acids, the fungi, the molds, the parasites that are built up in your body, and puts probiotics in your system so that you absorb the nutrients from the foods that you eat that you actually need, while eliminating the rest.
Okay, so
and because we're eating real whole foods,
Ashley,
we're putting alkaline foods in our body. Yes.
You said we have molds and parasites and all these toxins.
I gotta go take a bath.
We're just living with them in our system, in our gut, because of the foods we're eating.
Yes.
Ick.
That's the most technical thing you're going to hear on the Experience Pros radio show. Ick.
Okay. So we get all the icky stuff out. You have a nice cleanse. And I know a lot of us have done, some different detoxes and colon cleansing, like these little cleansing juices and drinks and like that. But once you have it all out, you only want to put good stuff in. And you said alkaline foods in. And I know I've been reading about that cancer lives in an acidic environment.
Correct.
And so when you put the alkaline foods in, then most of the disease can't live in an alkaline environment. What's like the biggest, when you're helping somebody, because you're a weight loss coach, what is like the biggest aha, or the thing that somebody says, oh my gosh, I had no idea if I ate this, I would be so much healthier. Like, what's their favorite aha food?
Favorite aha food that I found has been squash and all different varieties of it. Because spaghetti squash is awesome. You can actually have spaghetti with that instead of using noodles. There's butternut squash. I mean, all the squashes, people never really look at that and say, oh, yeah, I want to have that for dinner tonight. And then when you're eating it for the first time ever, you realize how delicious it is. It becomes one of the staples, and people are like, I never would have tried this before the program. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's not even hard to make.
No, squash is really easy once you learn it. But of course, we all ate it as kids, and we were forced to eat it, and it was not our favorite. And I think we grow up with these stigmas. Okay, so then what's the hardest thing for people to give up, Ashley?
It's carbs and sugar are definitely the hardest things to give up. And, carbs turn into sugar. So depending on if you have a sweet tooth or a salty tooth, whichever one it is, kicking that habit has been the hardest thing that I've found for people to do, and figuring out a healthy way to replace those items.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now you've been a small business owner now for a couple of years. Any, any surprises you think, okay, now I look back and, I thought it was going to be, one way, and any surprises along the way or something you wish you would have done different from the beginning?
I wish I would have paid more attention in the beginning on how to build a business. When I first started, I was in a very small town where I grew up in Missouri, and so when everyone saw what happened to me, they instantly wanted to know what was going on and how they could do it too. Well, then I moved out to Colorado, and no one knew me beforehand, and so there wasn't that interest, I guess, building around it of what have you been doing, because no one's ever seen me at a heavier weight than I am now out here in Colorado.
Yeah, we like to say we got here as quickly as we could, Ashley, to help you get that story out. And you're doing a remarkable job now. And it boils down to your story, doesn't it? It's all about, they may have not have seen the old Ashley, been able to see the remarkable transformation in such a short amount of time to the new Ashley, but they see the new Ashley and go, wow. And sometimes you even put a side-by-side photo, before and after photo. And, that plus your sparkling personality really makes all the difference in the world. So love that. How do people contact you and stay in connection with you?
Most of my clients choose over the phone, either calling me or texting me. But some I can do email. I have social media gurus that only contact me through messenger systems on different social media sites.
Well, let's give the phone number.
And I have other clients who need personal contact.
You bet. Let's give your phone number out so that people can know.
Sure. It's 303-301-5314.
Do that again, Ashley.
303-301-5314.
You can find more information about Ashley and her First Fitness program at arudolph.firstfitness.com. That's arudolph.firstfitness.com. Ashley, I just think you're amazing. I think your story is amazing, and you're the biggest advocate for your own brand. You're doing a really good job of it.
Yeah, super proud of you, super proud of the business that you're running, and also the healthy lifestyle that you're creating in everybody that you are working with. Ashley, thanks so much for being our guest today.
Thank you.
All right. We love you. All right. Remember, her program is not a diet. It's a detox using real food to reset your body's chemistry and pH balance for long-lasting, permanent results.
Get rid of the parasites first. We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. We thank you for tuning in to this, the Experience Pros Radio Network, home of ExperienceProsDeals.com. Check those out. And if you'd like to get in on some real radio market advertising, check out ExperienceProsDeals.com.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Financial market analysis from Market Wrap host Mo Ansari.
Diversification is the key. You have to have diversification in these markets. And if you have all your eggs in one basket, when things go bad, you're going to get hurt.
It's financial food for thought on your drive home. Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
All right, people, let's get to class. Okay, thank you. Hey, Charlie, what's that book you've got there?
It's my Bible.
I don't think you're allowed to have that here.
Actually, Mr. Kiley, he can. It's totally legal.
Bring Your Bible to School Day, Thursday, October 6th. Learn more at bringyourbible.org. Plus, register for a chance to win a free trip for 4 to see the Newsboys in concert and meet the band in person. Bringyourbible.org. Bring it, share it, live it.
I woke up last night to wind and hail. The wife was screaming. The kids did well.
Look at our roof.
They cried and cried.
The outside of the house is now inside.
The ceiling caved in.
Ew, insulation. Everything's leaking.
Everyone
Golden Spike. Hi, this is Spike McCarthy, and our promise to you is roofing done right to the last nail.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
Let's talk about America's Wellness Clinic, where they are addressing two of the greatest concerns today, especially as people get older: health and financial well-being. Feeling perpetually unfocused, sluggish, tired, or exhausted? For about the same cost as a daily cup of coffee, America's Wellness Clinic offers applications that can boost blood circulation, enhance energy, reduce stress, manage sleep, help mental acuity, and give regenerative abilities for sports and work injuries. Over 100,000 Americans die each year from adverse prescription drug reactions. America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. Soon, America's Wellness Clinic will be providing a non-invasive cancer predisposition test, analyzing 31 genes linked to 8 of the most prevalent and devastating cancers. And what about your financial well-being? The professionals at America's Wellness Clinic provide continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, college funding sources, alternative investments, and much more. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
My name is Mick. I was a drinker all my life. When I retired, my drinking became a daily habit. It even affected my health. My brother was having severe health issues because of alcohol, and it really scared me into action. When I heard Go Sober on the radio and their program of outpatient treatment, I knew it was tailor-made for me because I'm the sole caregiver for my wife. My experience at Go Sober changed my life immediately. The trainers and counselors were really great people. There was always someone to reach out to for support or guidance. The best part is the medical infusions eliminated the alcohol cravings. Now with my life restarted, I'm not just happier, I have a sense of joy because my spirit is eager to express my happiness. Call Go Sober. They could be the restart for your life too.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
Stifling regulations, the overtime rule, burdening healthcare laws, overtaxation. Small business in America is under attack. My name is Jeff Wazen, and I serve as president of the Colorado Business Roundtable. Today, business failures now outpace new business startups. In order to protect the American economy, we need to implement policies that will help small businesses grow. That's why the Colorado Business Roundtable is proud to support the Bring Small Businesses Back national tour, kicking off right here in Colorado. This tour will discuss real ways to fight back against the record number of new regulations and burdensome mandates. Join Job Creators Network President Alfredo Ortiz, Congressman Mike Kaufman, Heidi Ganal, and KNUS host and Denver attorney Dan Kaplis on Monday, August 29th at 8:30 a.m. at the Hyatt Regency DTC. Visit cobrt.com or 710knus.com to register for this free event and learn more about the Bring Small Businesses Back tour.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Hopefully you are set to have a fantastic Wednesday. We hope that's, at least that's our goal. You remember the campfire song?
Which campfire song?
It only takes a spark to get a fire going.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
You might want to keep singing it.
No.
No?
Well, it only takes a spark to get your team all on the same page. How about that?
Right. You want to unify your team, especially when it comes to customer service. How often is it that we often feel like it's somebody else's job to handle the customer?
Right.
It's the customer service department.
Mm-hmm.
It's where bills get paid.
It's where complaints get lodged.
Exactly. But really, if we're going to offer extreme customer service, if we're really going to take care of our customers, it's something that the entire team has to be unified in taking part, right? And often it can feel pretty chaotic, fragmented. You know, somebody else is handling marketing, somebody else is handling operations. Like, we all have our roles, but really when we all come together and recognize that we're all here to serve the customer, And then we actually can be more seamless in our customer service. According to an article, they say, consider the time lost manually answering frequently asked questions. You know, I mean, we all do that, right? You know, what time are you open? How do you get there? You know, when will this be delivered? Well, the same principle applies to explanations to your staff on the back end. How often are you answering a question about how to add value to your customers? How do I deal with the customers? And so how do you do that? They say to use a support lexicon.
A support lexicon?
I think of it like a little leprechaun. Right? Oh. Is it okay to say this? Support should always feel welcome to ask, but you can eliminate excessive questioning through what they call a support lexicon or a handbook on how to talk to customers.
So this is where you focus on the do's and the don'ts of the tone and the language and the outline of the style of customer service that you admire.
Right. And so it is, you know, think about, do you remember the Nordstrom customer service handbook? Do you remember what their handbook was?
Oh gosh, it's like 2 sentences, isn't it?
Yeah, like always use your best judgment.
Yes.
Do the right thing.
That might be the whole thing. Do the right thing and always use your best judgment. That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
That is their entire customer service handbook. And so when we think about Nordstrom and how they are known for customer service, yet they're not the ones banging the drum, hey, we offer great customer service. That's the word on the street. They've got street cred, right? So if you can put together some do's and don'ts, here's some samples, here's some things that we really like, kind of take from some of the companies that you've done business with and use some examples. And so think of it, he says your support lexicon, think of it as your little leprechaun in the room going, how do we treat people? What's our best judgment? What's the best thing that we want to do here?
All right. You jump from lexicon to leprechaun, and I just think that's a cute and adorable way to remember.
That's how I remember it. What's our leprechaun, right? What would the leprechaun do?
All right. So
what would the leprechaun say?
So you also want to develop in your language of your leprechaun, otherwise known as the lexicon, which is a book for how to handle these questions.
Or a little person in your office going.
This is the way that we do it. Is how to handle common objections.
I think I am our office leprechaun.
You may be. You certainly have the scale for it. But you know, it's one of those things that I think that you address those common objections and have a unified response to the most common questions that people are asking.
Now think about this. When you start out, you have 10, 20, 50 customers.
Sure.
The consistency is consistent, right? You can handle it. You know every customer. You know how you gained that customer. You know where they came from. You've had conversations with them. You've probably had coffee meetings with them, a lot more one-on-ones.
I may say that the consistency is actually customized, right? Because it's such a small group, you know all the intricacies, and so you kind of customize your responses to whatever their needs are. But when you get up to 300, 400, 500 customers, now consistency is critical.
Right. And so this is where not only do you need to actually recognize the scale and have your systems in place in order to scale, but you need to outline your processes.
Clearly.
Right. When is it appropriate, right, for us to do this? What is the answer to this question? I remember us creating a flow chart at one point because it was just getting bigger.
Sure.
And too many customers. When it's just a handful, you can handle it. If somebody wants you to change the delivery date, I can do that. It's not a big deal. If somebody wants us to change, the packaging a little bit, it's only for you. Of course, not a big deal. 100 people asking you that.
Put that on scale and it doesn't work that way anymore.
Right? So you've got to have your systems and your processes outlined. Everybody on the team has to know this is how we handle it. This is our protocol. Not necessarily so you can have rules of which to tell the customers that's not our policy, but so rules within the organization to know this is how we handle.
Right.
This is how we support our customers at this level, how we're going to continue to be able to support our customers even when it doubles and triples in size. Because sometimes doubling and tripling in size in customer base doesn't always equate to doubling and tripling in size in employee base.
Sure.
But systems and processes in place allow you to scale it up and streamline your staff.
You can leverage your resources in such a way that everybody gets the same experience.
Yep.
You think about McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't have the best hamburgers in the world. I think that goes without saying. But McDonald's has the most consistent hamburgers in the world.
Right. Every time. You know exactly what you're going to get. every single time. And when it comes to extreme customer service, it doesn't matter who answers the phone, who is serving, who is waiting on them. I should get that same customer experience every time. And this is incredibly valuable when you're talking about when you're relying heavily on word of mouth marketing. Because if I send somebody to you and they get a different experience than I had,
right,
then my word of mouth just went in the tank, right? So making sure that no matter who they're serving, no matter who's being served, right, that we get that consistency every single time. So unify your team, put everybody on board. Make sure you've got your support leprechaun in the office with the guidelines for the customer service culture that you are trying to create.
There you go. For our friends in Albany, Georgia, be on the lookout. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources is warning residents to be on the lookout for a unusual non-native species. There's a monkey on the loose. Yes, a monkey. At this time, the origin of the animal is still unknown. No nearby facilities permitted for primates are missing any animals. However, there's been a monkey among us in Albany, Georgia. Heads up.
Just get it off your back.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to this most positive business talk show in America. Angel and Eric here. We are grateful for you and your business. If you'd like to know more about us and our business, check out experiencepros.com. Reach out to us. We are approachable and we'd love to hear from you. On behalf of Bill, our producer, Mark, our videographer, and the entire team that makes the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, thank you. See you tomorrow.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada, Denver. Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM, is Denver's only business radio.